I mean, you're right with me now. You're pulling teeth out of tigers, ripping elephant snouts off of their face.
As Kirby eats quesadillas.
He's like, I don't know. All the red lights are on. I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good until y'all break in 8 minutes.
Hey.
Scoreboard Bar and Grill. That's where we are.
Yeah.
Music Valley Drive. We're here most Fridays and over by Opry Mills, which is where Opryland used to be and should be still. Just my opinion. But,
don't you still refer to it as Opryland, though?
I mean, the Opryland Hotel.
I still refer to the whole area as Opryland.
So there's a little sneaky way to park over there. You can park at Opry Mills and then walk over to the Opryland Hotel. And when you do that, you go across this bridge, and the Grizzly River Rampage, which was one of Opryland's big rides back in the day, is right there. You walk right across it. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I got to go check that out. That was one of my favorite rides.
Grizzly River Rampage?
Especially when it used to be real hot. Yeah, you go in there, and you'll drive in 30 minutes. It used to be so hot out there.
I know.
But
then you go watch, like, all those country music shows?
Yep.
No.
I did.
I didn't do that.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I was writing chaos until it didn't work like half the time. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like, ride doesn't work. You're like, crap.
Hey,
And then Screaming Delta Demon.
I do definitely remember
The
that.
Flume Zoom.
Which one was the wood roller coaster? Because it was a wood roller coaster. I forgot.
Wabash Cannonball?
I ain't sure. Nope.
Oh, Wabash Cannonball. That took you upside down. That's true. How did we get on the Opryland Trail? I don't know. All right, here's what we got going on. CJ's got a lot of stuff to give away, so you'll have to see him. I don't even know what's on over there. MTS, was that Ramon Foster that popped in?
Well,
I just heard it.
Oh, that was me. Yeah. Oh. We sounded like sometimes.
MTSU and Charlotte tickets. My buddy Will Healy's going to be in town. They've only won one game, so there you go. Tennessee, what we got, CJ? Tennessee UT Martin tickets?
Hey.
We're doing a pair of Tennessee UT Martin tickets an hour.
And it's homecoming.
So get your name in the box. You'd have a great chance in the 3 o'clock hour. Let me just go ahead and tell you that.
Yeah,
You got like the LSU girl, the Tennessee girl, and then Kirby.
Right, and CJ may be trying to sneak to the game, but
and some 90-year-old woman.
Yeah,
Maureen.
No, Marilyn.
Marilyn? I thought it was Maureen.
No, Marilyn.
She was born in 1932. She registered. She registered yesterday.
Marilyn, wasn't it? Huh? Not Melanie. CJ. There wasn't no selling. Come on, CJ.
Dude, I'm telling you, come to Scoreboard just so you can meet CJ.
Yeah, that's the guy, man. That's the Echinator.
He's all over the place.
Marlene. We were both Melanie, Marlene.
Maureen. I said Maureen.
Yeah, it was all a mixture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
All right. We're also giving away Luke Combs tickets. When is Luke Combs playing? April.
All right,
You're giving away April tickets? What are we doing? Damn. You got to scan over there, right? CJ, scan your phone over there for Luke Combs tickets.
Oh,
and then we're giving away, I think once an hour, tickets to the VIP Titans tailgate with Ron Slay and C-Wiz.
Hey, and that's a party right there. 4 floors of greatness. Different food on every floor. An auction taking place at the bottom. I even won an auction down there. I got a Peyton Manning helmet on the top floor, but you can hear music all the way through. You got me and C-Wiz at the top, baby. No roof. All drinks are unlimited. Food is unlimited.
C-Wiz just spends his whole time laughing at whatever you're doing.
Yeah. I just keep telling, just leave the mic on, Wiz. I got it.
Can you guys do me a favor and and make sure that everybody knows that you have to be at Scoreboard and sign in with CJ to win the tickets, because we have like 50 people calling right now.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, yeah, you have to get your name in the box. I already said you got to get your name in the box.
So did get your name in the box.
Come on, people. We're working on listening skills.
Yeah.
This was a thing that Dawn Davenport really wanted to establish with this show when she first came here. Yeah. I know she's not here today, but she wants everybody to work on their listening skills.
She's here in spirit.
So, yeah, you got to be here. You got to get your name in the box and Scoreboard.
You know what, Euro?
And I think you have to be here to win the Tennessee UT Martin tickets because the game's tomorrow.
I think so, too. Oh, yeah, it is tomorrow.
Yeah, at 11 o'clock.
So early. Ooh. Homecoming festivities will be going all night, though. So get on down there. It'll be a great time.
That game is 20 hours away.
Oh, that ain't nothing. That's right around the corner.
That's how much time you spent in Baton Rouge.
That is.
20 hours.
So was.
You got a lot done in 20 hours.
Man, so much done. I did a show. Was the Grand Marshal.
You had some alcohol.
Man, what? Body almost shut down.
Were there any sober people in Baton Rouge, Louisiana?
Heck no.
Ever?
No. Mm-mm. By no means. Starting at 7 o'clock, no one was sober.
Titans Colts coming up this weekend. The battle for first place.
And the battle for Nathaniel Award.
Well, you had somebody come out of the woodworks last night and say, "Hey, all this Nathaniel talk, you ain't mentioning me.
Yeah.
I need to put my name in the box."
I want to be in there.
Pick 6 times 2.
Times 2. Like, not only am I going to try to get in the running, I'm going to try to run away with it. I just throw this thing away with a tie game going into the half. Andy Dalton. That's why I got out of Cincinnati, man. That was a lifesaver getting Joe Burrow on Euro. I'm telling you, man. That was, I know they were so ready to get away from him. A.J. Green couldn't get out of there fast enough. I'm telling you.
He got out and retired and everything.
Yeah, it was like this part is over.
Here was Andy Dalton's day. 30 of 47, 361 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
See, and 2 of those for 6.
He was hit 3 times. He was sacked none.
And see, that's what I'm talking about, yo. When we start talking about numbers, that's what I'm talking about with Nathaniel guys. Nathaniel guys always get numbers, man, because they put them. I need to do something like Herm Edwards. Why do they lose? Because they put them in the hole. That's why. That's what Nathaniel. That's what they do. They do things.
So they're not just straight garbage. They give you the illusion that they might be good, and then they go garbage.
For the people that wanted to defend them, they always give them something to go to court to fight with.
Yeah.
You're sitting there looking like, why would you bring this in here?
So then you're always hoping that, man, this is the week they'll turn it around.
Yup.
And they might.
But they won't. They might, but they won't. They won't, Yor. I got an announcement today, too, Yor.
All right, make your announcement when we come back. Live at Scoreboard Bar and Grill. Come by and see us. You can get your name in the box for all kinds of things. Just make sure you see CJ. Titans Colts coming up this weekend. If you want in, 615-737-1045. It also is Trash Talk Friday.
Oh.
If you want to talk some trash, we are here for you, 615-737-1045. And call your shot at any time during the show. We'll be here for you.
Yes, sir.
615-737-1045.
Ooh, was that your stomach rumbling? Hey, if it was, man, I got something for you, man. Get on down to the Famous Days, man. They got the best barbecue for your buck. Hunk probably listening like, dude, what was that noise? But that was just somebody's stomach on the radio. Probably somebody calling in trying to win tickets. What you need to do is get the Famous Days, one of these 3 locations, Hermitage, Smyrna, or Franklin. Franklin is the to-go and delivery only, so be prepared to not go in there and eat, but you can get it and take it home. Anyway, I always tell you about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, how they got the best discounts on burgers. They got the Big Slay favorite feast for 2. They got the smoking sandwiches. And I always tell you about the happy hour specials Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. But this is what you got to know. Famous Days caters as well. And it's ideal if you want an event catered, you want some delicious, memorable, stress-free corporate events, business lunches, weddings, parties, big or small, tailgates, whatever it is, they get it done, man. So you know what it is. Get your bill because the sauce going to be dripping.
Okay, let's see. Maybe you're working from home and, you need that home office space and you've needed it for a while and you've been putting it off the past year and you want it to be simple and exactly what you want. Guess what? Artisan Custom Closets can do it. Don't let that whole custom closet part of their name fool you because they do everything. Of course, they do closets if you want, a beautiful show-stopping closet where you have plenty of hanging areas and drawers to store sweaters and shoe storage. They can do all that. But yeah, they can do home offices from scratch and make it beautiful. Customer service is what they do, and it's what they do well. And they want you to feel comfortable and happy and love what you purchase. So this is what happens. You give them a call or go to artisancustomclosets.com. Meet with one of their senior design consultants, and they will personalize your space to fit your needs. Find out exactly what you want, what you need storage-wise, whether it's a closet, a garage, a pantry, a laundry room, doesn't matter. And then from that first free consultation at your home to the 3D plans that lay out your options and cost, Artisan Custom Closets makes it easy for you to say less to the mess. And installation as little as 1 day. How about that? Here's the best part. If you call them right now and you tell them you heard about them on The Zone from Dawn, you get 10% off whatever your project is. Here's your phone number, 615-800-2199. Artisan Custom Closets, that's 615-800-2199. Don't forget to ask about their financing and tell them Dawn sent you for 10% off. Say goodbye to clutter. Get your free in-home consultation today with artisancustomclosets.com.
Dang, old school Friday. Brent Doherty, Ron Slay. Scoreboard Bar and Grill. That's where we are. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Tons of college games coming up this weekend. Tons of games in the NFL. If you want to hit it, hit it. 615-737-1045. Dope man, dope man.
Man, that's a slap right. I got to listen to that when I get back in the car. Thanks, Hunk.
No problem.
No problem.
You guys sound like the Godfather right there.
No problem.
You've gone like to your Italian roots this week. Hey, coming up tonight in Bowling Green, UAB at Western Kentucky. Both teams 2-1 in the conference, and between them and UT San Antonio, those are probably the three best teams. So we'll see what happens there. Western a 1.5-point favorite. You know what else is happening in Bowling Green as part of this homecoming celebration for Big Red and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers?
What's that, your Ral?
Shaq is in concert.
Shaq Diesel? The one and only?
We tried to get him on.
You didn't bite?
He's not doing any media.
Come on, Shaq.
I guess when you're in the media, you don't need to do any media. I don't know.
But he coming down here trying to get a restaurant going. The Chicken Shack, Shaq's Chicken Shack or something.
Shaq's Chicken Shack?
Something like that.
Is that
Shaq
a real
Shack?
thing?
Yeah, it's in about 6 or 7 states. It's definitely out there on the West Coast. Definitely in Vegas. I forgot, man. I got to look it up. Hold on. I just looked it up last night.
Our buddy Lexi Schweiner up there, she does sidelines for Western Kentucky, works in the TV world up there, alerted us as to Shaq's appearance today.
Appreciate that.
But, yeah, we couldn't get him on. So if y'all know Shaq, get him on. Well, hey.
I do know some people that know Shaq.
I'm sure you do.
Mm-hmm. Cook up. We need you, man. Cook. Make something happen, brother. Just got to shout him out. Maybe somebody here tell him. Hey, guess what, though, Yor? Can I make my announcement?
Yeah, you got an announcement. That's right. I forgot.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, man, I just want to say, Big Slay love the kids, man. You know that. Love the kids with all my heart. I always loved us, be influential to a kid's life if you can. If you can save one, you got one. But I will be, you know what I'm going to be doing, y'all, next Thursday?
Next Thursday. Where are you going to be, Slay Dog?
I'm going to be at Two Rivers Middle School. You know what I'm going to be doing at Two Rivers Middle School?
What are you doing at Two Rivers Middle School?
I'm going to be the principal for a day.
What?
I'm going to be the principal for the day,
Just dealing out corporal punishment.
Hey, man, I'm going to greet them kids when they come off that bus, and I'm going to let them know I ain't playing.
Yeah.
I'm going to have my bat like Joe Clark.
You going to bring a paddle with a hole in it?
Man, what? I'm going to go to Coach Fitzgerald's house. I know he still got that paddle he paddled me with. I'm going to use that. I'm going to come over there. I'm going to use that. But shout out to Dr. Robinson, man, the principal there, giving me this opportunity. Marquito coming through for Marquito days, man, making it happen. So I get to go be the principal for a day, man.
I don't even know how this came about. Like, how does somebody become principal for a day? And what do you do? Like, what are your responsibilities? Like, can you make real change happen?
See, you hit it on the head, y'all. And that's my idea. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to get my lesson plan together. I used to always love when the teachers say that. I got to sit down and get my lesson plan
You're going to bring all the old stuff back in there?
Man, you better know it, man.
Get that overhead projector.
Come on, man. The one you write on and be heating you up.
Yeah. You throw it on the white wall, but, like, the paint's, like, dripping off and stuff so you can't really read it.
And guess what, y'all? Guess what else I'm going to do?
Yeah.
I'm going to put a lot of things in reverse. You want to know how?
Kool-Aid, no sugar. Peanut butter, no jelly. Oh, that's different.
No, that's different.
You ain't ever got two things that match.
This what exactly. This what I'm telling them. At Two Rivers Middle School, man.
Right, reverse.
We subject to get off the bus and go straight to PE. You know what I'm saying? No stretching, no class, no homeroom. Straight to PE. Then after PE, snack. After snack, y'all.
Yeah.
I got something I'm going to call mingle in the hallway. Everybody got 10 minutes to mingle in the hallway.
10?
Yeah.
Let's go 30.
Okay, 30.
30 minutes.
Because y'all said at Two Rivers Middle School, after snack, we're going to mingle in the hallway for 30 minutes. And you know what we're going to do after that?
Well, I don't know, but people need to meet people that they don't know.
There
you
you
know
go.
I mean? Like,
exactly.
You got to build from within.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. So we need that. We need you to meet new people. After that, we're going to the auditorium for 25 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm going to have everybody that met somebody new raise their hand. And if you raise your hand, you get to go to lunch. Right then. So we go
at like 9:30.
Yeah, we go to lunch, get that out the way. We get that out of the way. And then guess what I'm going to bring back? This was going to get everybody because I'm only there for, I think, 2 hours.
All right.
This right here this is going to do it, y'all. Everybody in Two Rivers Middle School, Marquito, you included. Dr. Robinson, don't change your mind. Don't let me come just because I'm making these new rules. But this is what we going to do. When we get in there, nap time. We bring a nap time to middle school.
Can you bring those little trifold
You know what, the cots.
plastic thing?
Yeah,
Mats,
yeah.
Where your face like sticks to them?
Yeah. And then guess what, y'all? When we ring the bell, when I get ready to leave and wake everybody up, if your mat ain't stuck to your face, go back to sleep. You ain't get no good enough rest. And then I'll let Dr. Robinson take back over.
See, people that don't know Metro don't know anything about any
man.
of the stuff we're talking. But you're going to bring it back.
I'm bringing it back, baby. I can't wait.
And then you'll be gone.
Yeah, then I'm out of there.
Can you early dismissal everybody before you leave?
I ain't even think about that.
Or you could do field day, like early field day.
This just turned into a party. I ain't even think about that. Hey, so guess what, y'all? It might be cold next week. It's going to be warm.
No, it's going to be in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, kids
really?
Plus, kids don't care.
Oh, we outside with it. Okay. Yeah. School-wide kickball. School-wide kickball for field day.
And then early dismissal.
Yeah, and then early. So,
but the winners get to go home first.
Now, winners take the whole week off. Take the rest of that day and Friday off. Everybody else that lost, y'all come back. Y'all be back in school Friday. And then we're going to discipline them.
With one of those, like, big red balls that we used
to
You
better know it. Yeah, the ones that sting.
Yeah,
they hit the rubber balls. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, man. I can't wait, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. Two Rivers Middle School. Y'all in. Principal Slay. Can I be doctor? You got to be real doctor to be doctor, don't you?
I don't know.
Dr. J wasn't.
Was he the doctor of funk?
He operated. Kirby said he operated. Yeah. I operated too, Kirby. That was going to be my nickname at first. I thought you had to come up with a nickname, so in 8th grade, I was going to start calling myself Dr. Slay. Not for real. See, before I got the pearl, I was going to start calling. I was sitting in the room. This
was like an actual thought you had in your head.
Dude,
this is a good idea.
Seriously. Like, you got to have a name. All the greats got a name. I was knowing I was going to be a great, so I said, man, I got to come up with one. Dr. Slay is what I came up with.
Did you ever tell your mama that?
No, I didn't stick. It didn't stick. So I just went with Slay.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, that was a good announcement.
Thank you. Yeah. Y'all, Two Rivers Middle School, y'all better be ready. I'm telling you right now. Tell your mamas, and come dressed down. So you got to be presentable. Don't come in there in pajamas and stuff like that. But I want you to come in in gear that you feel real comfortable in.
Who goes to school in pajamas?
I'm just saying, I don't want people wearing their best shoes.
Every college student.
Yeah, I did too. Great sweatpants and undershirts, baby.
That's true.
That's what Dion said. He don't want this kid.
615-737-1045. Logan in Nashville next up on 3HL. Logan, what's up?
What's going on, gentlemen? How y'all today?
What up, Logan?
Man, so Slade, this one's kind of geared towards you, buddy.
Uh-oh. Is this trash talk, Logan?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
This is trash talk. So now, look, I'm a big Orange fan, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I bleed that stuff, through and through. So ever since we put that smackdown on Alabama, I've been – actually, before that, through the Dooley years, I wore my orange. I ain't scared of it. I ain't bashful about it.
Yes,
so got my orange on this whole week. This Kentucky fan comes up to me and goes, "Go Cats. I can't wait till we play y'all." Man, I turned around and looked at this fool, and I was like, why? So we can hang 50 on you?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, take that on down the street, son. Man, I'm telling all these Kentucky fans right now that are thinking that this is going to be some kind of game. Man, go on, bro. This ain't y'all's time. Hey, enjoy the Music City Bowl while you got it, son. All right?
Logan, put him in the Music City Bowl.
Tennessee fans have completely flipped.
Hey,
it did take long,
baby.
boy.
It's on. We ain't playing. But guess what? We told them while we was
Have
down,
fun
man.
at the Music City Bowl.
Man,
this is what Tennessee fans are talking about.
We told them it wasn't going to be long. And once we get up, boy, y'all going to have to deal with it. And by God, boy, the whole country got to deal with it. I'm telling you. Logan, you got to tell them next time, change that T to a S, brother.
Kentucky, number 14 in the nation in total defense, though. I will say that.
Pretty good.
Now
we faced the number one team in defense along 52 on them.
Yeah. Most points since 1907.
I'm just saying, man.
Not against, Louisville State.
There you go.
It's Alabama. Ole Miss, LSU coming up. LSU, a 2.5-point favorite, though Ole Miss in the top 10. LSU not ranked. That's the 2:30 CBS game. Vandy at Missouri. Missouri favored by 14. This is Vanderbilt's best chance to get a win the rest of the way. This in South Carolina. This in South Carolina.
Where they play South Carolina at Vandy? That's the key to that one, y'all.
Vanderbilt plays Missouri this week, and then they play South Carolina at home next week. No, they have a week off.
Oh, so they coming into it with a bye. Maybe they can. Okay, that's cool.
And then at Kentucky, Florida at home, Tennessee at home.
That's Vandy.
By the way, I bought my Tennessee Vandy tickets.
I saw it's went up since yesterday.
Are you in the orange or the white section?
Well, I don't know yet. I don't know.
Honk.
He's always trying to start something.
I'm with it now, though. I'm gonna be real. I did all the talking I could do.
I can neither confirm nor deny that I was going to ask that question.
Hey,
am I in the orange or white? I'm in S, behind the Tennessee bench.
I think I might just sneak in.
Like back when you were a kid.
Yep.
We used to sneak into Belmont's gym and play basketball.
Yeah, really.
They always had a door open over on the side.
All basketball gyms do, though.
Yeah.
Just people not bold enough to go in there.
Much less dribble basketballs and make a bunch of noise.
Right. Like, what are you doing? What was sneaking?
Wonder what's going on in here.
Full-fledged hooping.
Are they reading books in here? Mississippi State and Alabama. Alabama by 21. So, Vandy, Missouri, you're going Vanderbilt. I'm not betting that game. I ain't got it. But, by the way, shout out Kane Patterson. He had a sack in the last game. Love that dude. All right, Mississippi State and Alabama. Alabama by 21. I'm going Roll Tide.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why.
Please.
Last 2 years with Mike Leach at Mississippi State, Alabama 90, Mississippi State 9.
Hold on, what?
Yep.
They done beat them 90-9 the last 2 years?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my problem, y'all.
What's your problem?
When you make the Kool-Aid sit in the refrigerator, I'm gonna go drink it. I like it. You've made the Kool-Aid at the beginning of the season telling me about Mississippi State Babsy too. And so I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I can't go against it. Now first of all, I think 21 points is a lot.
21's a lot.
That's a lot. For a team that is, the air raid is their thing.
Nick Saban.
Secondary is in question.
Nick Saban's 7-0 coming off losses the last 7 games and covered all 7.
That's a lot of points.
He gets mad, man. He starts blaming everybody but himself.
He do.
When he does that, look the hell out.
If Mississippi State go down there and fold, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm done with them for the rest of the year. I'm betting against them every game. Every game.
No, dude, it's week to week, man.
No, man. Nope. Guess what? I don't want to hear nobody else talk. I'm telling Vandy this, too. Vandy, this is for you if you're listening. Everybody been on the Swan train saying how good he is. Now, I need you to show up. Because at the beginning of the season, this game right here was the game that was a 50-50 game that y'all can get to get to over. Although y'all got it already, you can go get your 4th win right here. And I think they'll be 500 if they go get this. If you don't, you got 14, you up 14-0 when the game starts in my book. So do what you're supposed to do and go represent. I'm riding with y'all. Show me something. Because I hate to have to bet against y'all every single game from here on out.
The other one is Ole Miss. Ole Miss is coming in 7-0. First time they've been 8-0 if they can get the win since 1962.
So you know how I feel about that. I don't believe in Jackson Dart.
I don't either. Here is Ole Miss's schedule. At LSU, underdog. At Texas A&M, Alabama, at Arkansas, Mississippi State.
Oh, that's a gauntlet at the end.
Right? Kind of what happened at Kentucky. Remember, Kentucky started out all hot, and we're like, wait a minute, wait till the schedule levels itself out.
Yep.
Because the schedule has a lot to do with all this.
Man, interesting, man. So in that game, I'm riding with LSU. I'm riding with LSU. I think LSU gets it done.
Me too. 615-737-1045. Texas A&M at South Carolina. A&M a 3.5-point favorite on the road. I have no opinion on this game whatsoever.
I do, Yor. This could surprise you. I think the momentum that South Carolina has coming off the Kentucky win.
Yeah, they've won 3 in a row.
They rolled.
Charlotte, South Carolina State, and then Kentucky.
You see, I didn't mention other.
Yeah, you
but
did.
Yeah. So I think they ride it in. Maybe Beamer has their ear, and it's at South Carolina, and it's a night game, and I
just don't like the stadium
is.
It's away from campus.
Gotcha.
On a fairgrounds.
Gotcha.
Once you're in the building, it's pretty awesome because South Carolina hadn't had a tremendous amount of success, you know, outside of Spurrier.
Yeah.
But even when they're bad, it's still an awesome and loud environment.
Okay, so I'm right in this one. I'm riding with South Carolina. So if you would have heard these picks, you probably would have put your parlay together, but you can pay attention.
Speaking of the parlay,
yes,
last night you went over the total.
Over the total.
Despite the fact that it was Thursday night football, meaning touchdowns are at a premium. Not last night.
Yes.
2 pick sixes involved.
Yep.
That always helps the over.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Andy Dalton really helped the over.
Yes, he did.
4 touchdowns and then 2 the other way. So that's 6.
Yep. Hey, and listen, the over was 44 and a half.
Yeah.
They were at 42 at halftime. Thanks to Andy
Dalton was
Dalton.
responsible for 42.
That's my guy. You can always count on. See, that's what you got to do, man. You got to be able to take a step back and look at the Thaniels. Are they going to thang you? Yes.
You get some and you give some back.
I told y'all before we got off the show, I said, man, I'm looking at Arizona can go get 28 points. And what happened? Andy Dalton said, you can't get 28, but with me, you can get you 28, and I'll help you.
Allan Bell, who will be here at 4:20 talking about point spreads and everything, I read his take on that game last night, and he said, y'all are going to think this is crazy because it's Thursday night football, but go with the over.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I got to start right. I always listen to AB, but I got to listen to him before these games.
So South Carolina quarterback Spencer Rattler. Remember all offseason we heard about that guy?
Yes.
Once the season started, we hadn't heard anything about him.
Because he's been Nathaniel.
5 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, been sacked 12 times.
That's his stats on the year?
Yeah. 5 touchdowns.
I need to that make me want to take my bet back. This man who was
5 touchdowns in 6 games.
Do you remember how much they were talking about him coming into the season?
Do you remember? Yeah, I do.
Dude.
That's what I'm saying. And then the season started, and everybody stopped talking about it.
Yeah, at least Spencer.
And then Tennessee and UT Martin. I got to go look for this one.
That's Lincoln Riley. You ain't going to find that one.
Yeah, it's out today, I think.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I hope that.
We were calling 48, weren't we?
Yep, sure were.
So I'll look for that. In the meantime,
in between time,
Tony in Nashville wants to talk about Two Rivers Middle School.
Yeah.
Tony!
Uh-oh. Is this a student?
Guys,
is this a student?
Man,
Tony?
Ron, I can't believe this. 1975. 1975. The only undefeated program, middle school, high school, college, I was ever on in my life. 8th grade, Two Rivers Middle School, 1975. 7-0, won the city championship. Never will forget it, and I really appreciate you bringing that up. Long, long time ago, but brought up a great memory of a great season.
Man, no doubt.
Tide,
man. That's what it's
Ron,
about right there, man. I'm glad. I'm glad you came in on the end with that.
My buddy Kerry is a big Mississippi State guy. He just texted bet the house on Bama, and I did.
Oh, yeah. So I need to go back and make a single bet. Like how much bet the house on Bama? Like
no, because then if you do that and then you follow me and then you lose both ways or whatever somehow. Then it's bushwhackers on me.
Hey, so okay, if AB come in and say they're gonna cover, then I'm gonna go back and make a little side bet. I'm right. Both of y'all can't be wrong.
2 wrongs make it right.
That's what I'm saying. See? That's why both of y'all can't be wrong. Shout out to Two Rivers Middle School, man. Y'all need to get in touch with who they need to get in touch with. Our sales team.
Principal Slay, I guess.
No, I'm talking about listen, I'm open, man, to come out here and run y'all schools, man. You know what I mean? For a couple hours, dog. Like
couple hours.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he gets a little tired.
Yeah. I got everybody know I take naps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I gotta get out of there.
Dr. Slay's taking a nap.
Yeah, man. Dr. Slay gotta get his nap. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Get in touch with our sales team or who is it, promotions or something. Get in touch with somebody at the station, man. I'm open to come run y'all schools, man. I even do it on fall break or spring break. I ain't even got to be there. I just walk the halls. You can sign me up on spring break. I'll make sure everything cool.
What you mean walk the halls?
Yeah, I walk the halls. Make sure ain't nobody in there. Supposed to be on break. What you doing here?
It's called a security guard.
Get on in this classroom. Yeah, I get him in there. He can get punished too. I'm bringing, what is it? Corporal punishment back, baby. If I'm running your school on spring break or fall break or Christmas break and somebody walking halls, corporal punishment. I don't need nothing signed by no parents get in the office.
How surprised do you think people of a certain age are that we used to get paddled when we were in school?
Right.
Like, can you imagine that now in 2022?
No. Do you know how many fights it would be?
Principal Jackson just paddled Ava.
Man,
Like, what?
Man, these kids would be taking the paddle. Trying to paddle the person back. They get
Lawsuit.
see, that's what I'm coming in to lay the law down.
That's assault, brother.
Yeah, exactly. They be trying to call the hotline, the child abuse hotline and all that. No, we ain't got no time for that no more.
All right, we got the we got the Titans injury report for you when we come back. Who is out for both teams?
Uh-oh.
And Josh Ward will join us. From
Hey.
WNML Radio, our sister station in Knoxville, to talk about the Vols.
Yes.
Ahead of UT Martin game. All that coming up. Stay tuned. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Sideline.
One of the things I do love about betting on the NFL is that I can always find new player or game props that I like. And what's cool about FanDuel Sportsbook, combine them with other bets from one game and you can score an even bigger payout. That is perfect for a little Sunday Titans Colts action, right? Maybe you want to build your own same game parlay, add in a Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. You know that's happening. Maybe you want to put in that the opposing quarterback, Nathaniel, as Slay says, Matt Ryan, will throw an interception, and then maybe you want to add in, I don't know, Derrick Henry over on rushing yards with what the Colts gave up to the Jags last week. There you go. Boom. Same game parlay. Just one of the reasons that I love to bet with FanDuel. I also love live betting. It's easy to place your bet fast during a game if you see a trend and you see how things are going and you like it. No feeling like nailing that same game parlay bet. So, lock in your bet today on FanDuel Sportsbook. If you're new, sign up with promo code DAWN for a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. That is promo code DAWN. You can make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NFL. Got to be 21 and older and present in Tennessee. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable free bets. Expire 14 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Tennessee Redline. 1-800-889-9789.
What's happening, everybody? Yeah, I'm just right here, just ready to roll. You should be ready to roll, too. And how do you get ready to roll? You need to slide on over to 1031 Riverside Drive next to Publix off Highway 96, right there in Franklin, man. You know what it is. Red Dog, man. Red Dog Wine and Spirits. Get in there. Get the taste. Get the taste before you buy. The try before you buy. You can't miss with that. Who else can you go to and see what you may be missing? What you got to know is today, get in there for the tasting bar. You never know. It could be a surprise today. Saturday, no special tastings, but you can always go in there and just, go out there, pick a bottle up, and, everybody in there who's had 7 years or more experience will make sure that they get exactly what you're looking for. And you can try before you buy. You don't get that anywhere else. Also, if you want to deliver it, Instacart, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grizzly, or visit them in store at the latest location, for the latest selections, and you will not go wrong. What you need to also do is on social media, follow them at Red Dog Wine on Twitter, hashtag Red Dog Got You, and follow them people, and I'm guaranteeing they're going to load it up for you. It's all kind of specials happening. You don't want to miss it. Bard's my guy, man, and you know what? Baka's my dog. That's my dog. So you get in there, let them know you're in the building, and guess what? Red Dog got you. Just bust a move.
3HL 1045 The Zone, broadcasting live from Scoreboard Bar and Grill. We'd love to see you out here. Your chance to win a bunch of stuff. Tickets to all kinds of things. Tennessee UT Martin. We're going to give away a pair this segment, as a matter of fact. Give away another pair in the 4 o'clock hour, another pair in the 5 o'clock hour. And we'll do it. Scoreboard Bar and Grill, Music Valley Drive. Come by and see us. They've got like 50 TVs in here. You can watch all the games that you want to watch this weekend or tonight, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Josh Ward joins us from Knoxville, WNML Radio. Josh Ward, Jason Swain on the air, middle of your day. Josh, what's up? How are you?
Doing well, guys. I hope you are as well. It's been quite a week, huh?
Yes, indeed. A lovely week, Ward. I've been drinking a lot of water, hydrating, getting myself back together, getting my body back together from that beat down that happened up on Rocky Top this past week.
Beat down.
That's right.
Last week my message was, pace yourself leading up to Saturday. Pace yourself through Saturday because there's going to be a lot of energy required. So I think the entire week has been a mix of celebrating and recovery because of everything. I don't have to explain why, but I think that's carried over up until kickoff tomorrow when Tennessee gets ready for UT Martin.
So Knoxville's still buzzing off that Alabama. Like, what has it been? Like, everybody just walking around high-fiving each other all week?
Yes, exactly that. People walking into businesses with smiles. And, think about it. Middle of October, this has been the typical point of the fall where Tennessee fans start saying, well, what do you think about basketball? And by the way, they can still do that because it's a preseason top 15 team, and the Lady Vols are top 5 with those polls coming out here in the last week, but you don't have to rush to it. You can go ahead and get excited about basketball and talk about everything that the other sports are doing while still talking about what Tennessee football can do moving forward. And this used to be the conversation. It used to be, okay, what can we do now that we've gotten this win? And that conversation just has not taken place in way too long. So it's the celebration, but it's also the excitement about what the program is doing right now and what this team can still accomplish the rest of this season.
I think that's one of the biggest things, Josh. But also outside of that, as far as players go, like what have you been able to kind of put your finger on the pulse of the players to kind of see how they've taken it, left it behind, gotten ready for UT Martin or what?
Well, I do believe them when they talk about turning the page and continuing to work because their goal is to get to Atlanta to win an SEC championship, and they know if they can do that, then they're going to go to the college football playoff. So they know they have to do more. They know that Georgia's coming up in a few weeks, and they know Kentucky's going to be a game they have to be ready for. I still have believed all week that it's a good thing that this is UT Martin week because it's easy to say, yeah, we're turning the page, but you get all these texts and you see what's going on social media, and you're walking around on campus and you're around UT students who are still in the middle of celebrating, and it's easy to allow it to spill over into the next week. So you don't have to turn around immediately and play Kentucky. Instead, you are able to do a little bit of both. You can enjoy the win against Alabama and still take the time to get ready, knowing you have kind of a tune-up game. I mean, this is your last one before you get back into SEC play. And then next week, for sure, you have to be all in on Kentucky because Tennessee's the better team, and Tennessee should be able to outscore Kentucky without, I think, too much trouble. But and I got my little man Max being pulled away from the room, so he doesn't want to stop talking about Alabama. He wants to keep talking about it. But I think that this week allows the Tennessee players to do both: enjoy what they just did and spend a little or have a little bit extra time before they have to get ready for a big game next week against Kentucky.
One more thing about this this matchup that just took place on the Hill. Recruits were in abundance there. You know, we got a guy down here after the CPA Lipscomb game, Caleb Beasley, 4-star cornerback, junior right now, looking to choose his school of choice after the game tonight. What did that do for the recruits, you think, as far as that game and that atmosphere up there?
Yeah, it's huge. So I think Tennessee's expecting some good news, and fans should be excited about that. And I think Edwin Spillman and Boo Carter, other highly rated players in this class, they've already liked what they've heard and seen from Tennessee. But there's just a big difference in telling recruits, hey, this is what we're building, and this is what we're going to do, and then being able to go show them what you've done. And, even beating Florida and beating LSU, it's not beating Alabama, because recruits know that Bama has been the top of the class for so long. To beat Alabama and then do it in that way with the offense getting so much attention and the defense, still making plays. I know they gave up as many points as they did, but there's actually plenty you can sell to this defense. Playing time plus the aggressive style that they play, and then the scene that was Knoxville. You put all of that together, and that's what previous coaches have been waiting to be able to sell to recruits, and because they never got those results, they were never able to sell all of that. Josh Heupel's able to sell it more quickly than, honestly, he probably anticipated when he got to Knoxville. So when they already have the relationship and now they have the results, I think the 24 class has the potential to be big time for Tennessee.
So they throw one of the goalposts in the river. Is it true that somebody went in and got it and started sawing it off?
That's a good question because my understanding was that they were going to, but I don't know if that's happened yet or if they've cut it into pieces for memorabilia sales or how that's all going to work. But they're not going to just let it float away. I know that much. So you had that, and you had the other one that was being tried. The fans were trying to take up the staircase to the next level inside the stadium. So that was already well taken care of inside the building. But there are a lot of people on hand, I think, to be prepared for having to monitor the route of the goalpost. So I think they were ahead of it to make sure that they took proper precaution.
You ready to go out on a limb? Is Tennessee going to win tomorrow, Josh?
Yeah, my lock of the week, we give those out each Friday. I took Ball's money line against UT Martin, so I feel pretty good about it. I'm just actually trying to find a book that'll give it to me. But, this is a week where you get to work on some things for guys that might be needed to help the rest of the way this month and also get healthy. So Cedric Tillman, I think you sit him one more week and hope he's ready to go for Kentucky. Same with guys in the secondary. But, I said at the beginning of the week, and I stressed it as the week went along, this is a very good time for UT Martin, and should be a good time for Tennessee fans. A lot of energy put into Florida, LSU, Bama. So you can kind of take it easy with tomorrow's game.
Yeah. All right, there he is, Josh Ward, at Josh_Ward. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it, Josh.
You got it. Thank you, guys.
All right, Josh Ward and Jason Swain on the air at WNML Radio. Are you going to draw some tickets?
CJ's got us something. What is this, CJ?
Tennessee, UT Martin.
UT Martin. All right, we got.
And you got to, if you left, you got to come back and get it.
You got to come back and get it. Barry Swanson.
All right, Barry Swanson. Yep. How are they getting the tickets, CJ? Digitally? Oh, so okay.
All right, you're just going to send it to them. Thanks, CJ.
All right, there you go. All right, more ticket giveaways as we roll through the 4 o'clock hour coming up. Stay tuned. 3HL broadcasting live from Scoreboard Bar and Grill, 104.5 The Zone. Diggins Turf and Landscape Supply, that's where you need to go if you have any questions about how to make your lawn as beautiful as it can be. And my guy Trey Hartsook is on the line to give you a little help in terms of what that might be. DigginsSupply.com is the website. Trey, what's up?
Hey, bro, what's going on, man? Happy Friday in the Middle Tennessee area. What a beautiful week it's been. Had warmer days, colder nights. I'm going to tell you, that's what we need to germinate our fescue that we're going to put out this time of year, the proven turfgrass technologies, only available at Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply. And it's custom blender, right? We didn't just throw a bunch of magic beans in a bag and say, hey, put this in your yard, it's going to be great. Put a lot of time into it, a lot of focus into what is going to be the best looking grass in your neighborhood, and it's going to withhold the heat, the fungus, all the issues that you're going to have growing a cool season turf here in Middle Tennessee. We've looked past that to give people the best opportunity to have the best lawn. That's what we want to do. Stop in and talk to us, whether it's about grass, equipment. We have some really good looking equipment. I'm sitting here right now looking at a 4000 Series Toro Z Master. Really nice. This is more of a professional unit, but hey, let's just say you're not a professional. Maybe you're just a homeowner, want something nice. The Time Cutter Series, really good. Get it done, knock it out, get it back in the garage. Any and all outdoor needs for that lawn, stop in to see us. Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply, conveniently located all over Middle Tennessee. Got locations in Nashville, Cool Springs, Hendersonville, Murfreesboro, Bellevue, Brentwood, Lamar, Mount Juliet, and Franklin. Opening up at 7 a.m., closing at 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, 8 to 12 on Saturday. If you can get a hold of us, check us out online, DickensSupply.com.
Go up to Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. That's where you need to go to get that next new vehicle. Get it done this weekend. It's going to be a beautiful weekend to get a next vehicle for yourself. Maybe you need something a little bigger. Maybe you need something with a little less of a car payment. Maybe you need something nicer or with lesser. I don't know what your situation is, but you can go talk with them about it and ask your questions. They will have your answers for you, and you can take your test drive, go inside. They will help make the numbers work, and it'll be that easy. That's Upton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, 3450 Tom Austin Highway in beautiful Springfield, Tennessee. About 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. Check them out online, GuptonMotors.com. The entire inventory is there. All the dealership information is there as well, GuptonMotors.com. That's Upton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Good afternoon from the Superbook.com sports desk. I'm Joe Hunk. The final injury report of the week is out, and a couple surprises on there, specifically from the Titans, one of which is the fact that Nate Davis as well as Torrey Carter are both out for the game on Sunday against the Colts. Kyle Phillips, he was limited today with a hamstring injury. He is listed as questionable. As for the Colts, Quiddy Pay as well as Shaq Leonard, both of those guys have been ruled out as well as JoJo Doman, as he is not going to be playing against the Titans on Sunday. For Russell Wilson, he may be playing, he may not be playing. The Broncos may win, they most likely won't, but he is listed as questionable and is going to be a game-time decision. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Vols, the flagship station for your Tennessee Titans, and home to 3HL at Scoreboard Bar and Grill. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone, broadcasting live from Scoreboard Bar and Grill. They've got all the TVs you need to check out any sporting event you might want to watch. Major League Baseball playoff action going on. Phillies and Padres tonight. Yankees and Astros tomorrow in New York. NHL rolling. NBA rolling. NFL, college football. You got it all here at Scoreboard. If you come by and see us before 6 o'clock, you can get your name in the box for a lot of great prizes.
I'm in the box.
Tennessee UT Martin. Tennessee UT Martin coming up tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time. We are giving away tickets each hour for that game. So make sure you get here and get registered. MTSU in Charlotte, that's the next home game for Middle. That's in about 3 weeks, I think. Luke Combs tickets, you can scan to win, all that coming up today. Vol fans and UT Martin fans, given to UT Martin player A.J. Marquez and his family. They lost their home during Hurricane Ian. They have raised over $60,000.
Hey.
For that kid between the two schools. That's really cool. And the big news in the NFL, Christian McCaffrey goes from Carolina to San Francisco. So I guess the 49ers, when you look at it on paper, maybe, as we sit here right now, maybe.
Paper champions?
Well, maybe the team that could give Philly a run, at least. Now, things change week to week in that league.
Without question.
For sure, but as we sit here, Panthers get a 2023 second rounder, a 2023 third rounder, a 2023 fourth rounder, and a 2024 fifth rounder. That's a lot to give up for a guy that's injured a lot.
Man, the stat that they put out, what was it? Man, I should have screenshotted it. The amount of games that he's played in 2 years is crazy, man. Like, crazy in a bad way. So, I just... If he is healthy, he's a problem, man. You can only imagine the options that Shanahan have with him, Debo, and, man, Kittle, and how you say the fullback Juszczyk, or how you say his name. Like, they got some guys, man. It's going to be interesting.
In the last 3 years, counting this season, he's only played in 16 total games.
That's crazy, dude. You gave up the farm, damn near. Like Allan Bell said a tweet when this came out, man, draft picks don't mean anything.
Not anymore.
That ain't nothing. That used to be so valuable to hold on to your draft picks and things like that.
We talked about that during the last draft process. The NFL, like in the NBA, draft picks are not a commodity at all. They're thrown around like, you're throwing stuff out the window.
Yep.
Like you're throwing pie out the window.
Pie.
You got shot. But the NFL's turned that way.
Yeah. That's tough.
I was going to say proven player, but here's the thing, like, as Hunk said, that guy's not available, man.
What is he proving? Proving good when on field? But when is he on the field? Like, that's the whole case. Best ability is availability, yeah.
Yep, that's right. So that is one of the things that is going on. NFL, college football. Again, this Titans-Colts game, winner is alone in first place in the AFC South.
You know what else you're on? We can't fail to mention, if you can get out there early, first of all, come on to the tailgate, VIP experience. But outside of that, Oilers and Titans homecoming.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, man. Got a lot of former Titans, former Oilers in town, man. I saw Blaine posted, Hitman posted on his Twitter, their swag bag that they were given, got a football presented to them and everything. So salute to them, man. Like that's really, really, really dope. You know what I mean? So if you want to go out and show your love, man, this would be the game to do it. And it's a rival.
Titans, if they win, are 4-2, having won 4 games in a row.
Tough.
Indianapolis would be 3-1. You would have 2 wins over them, and they would only have 1 more divisional game. So they would be 1-3-1 in the division if the Colts were to lose. Now, if the Colts win, they are 4-2-1, and the Titans are 3-3. So the Titans would be a half a game back, and the season series will have been a split.
But the thing is, I don't see it happening because now it's like y'all got to understand too. When I'm talking about Nathaniel Ryan, I know he ain't nothing, but that don't mean the game ain't gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Like a rival game, especially in division, dude, it's gonna be a slap down, drug out, body blow fight. You know what I mean? And that's what's expected, especially the second time around. It's
Mighty blow.
But you just told him. Mighty blow. You just told him, but a big point. Yesterday I talked about the meatball being rolled up. The meatball ain't even playing. Meatball being Shaquille Leonard.
Shaquille Leonard is out. You might have heard Hunt go through this.
Yep.
Kiki Kute is out. Quiddy Pay, defensive lineman, with an ankle. He is out.
Man. Like these
and
some
Joe
these,
Doman with an abdomen, a linebacker, he is out. But the big one, yeah, Shaq Leonard and Quiddy Pay are both out.
How healthy is Jonathan Taylor?
Right.
Like all of this stuff comes into factor too, man. Like when you ain't got your quarterback on defense, now he's a guy that I give a hard time to as far as getting rolled up when he meets Derrick Henry, but Shaq Leonard can play. You know what I'm saying? So he's a guy that knows that defense in and out. Got to have a quarterback over there too, man.
For the Titans, the following players are out. Zach Cunningham with an elbow. Joe Jones, the linebacker. Torrey Carter, the fullback, listed as out. Nate Davis at guard. I mean, the second Ramon started talking about how great a season Nate Davis was having. Out.
What is it that ain't listed as injury or anything, huh?
It's a foot.
Hey. It's a foot.
What? That's what it says, foot.
He got a foot.
Nate Davis has a foot.
So
he doesn't have 2 good ones.
Yeah, golly, man. I hate that.
And then Kyle Phillips listed as questionable. So that's the injury situation. So, yeah, big game, no question. Check this out from Caesars Sportsbook. A bettor from Nevada made the following bets today for the weekend, and this totals up to $1 million.
What?
He bet 8 games, total of $1 million.
8 games.
Yeah. Florida International plus 14.5.
Hold on, y'all, because I'm right. Because I'm gonna put about $2-3 on this.
I think I went the other way on that one.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't remember who they're playing.
FIU.
Yeah, plus 14.5, $110,000 on Florida International plus 14.5.
This dude got to know somebody that knows somebody.
North Texas plus 10.
Look at these teams.
$110,000.
What?
On the Mean Green.
He's trying to shut it down for life.
Duke plus the 10.
Who they playing?
I don't know. These are games I didn't look at.
Oh, man. Ain't nobody looked at him but him. What? Duke, what he put on them? What he put on Duke? 110?
110.
Man, this man crazy.
Syracuse plus the 14.
Oh, I got to ask Bully about this one. Bully's supposed to be rocking with us on Fridays, man. I got to reach out to Bully.
I think Clemson wins that game, but I don't know about the 14. I'm kind of where I am in the Vandy game. Like, I don't know what to do on that one, so I'll probably stay away from it. Syracuse plus 14, $110,000. West Virginia plus the 6. Dude, he's going all underdog.
I mean, what?
West Virginia plus the 6, $110,000. Nevada, that's what Bab said we should call them.
Nevada.
Plus 7, $110,000.
Okay.
Mickey Ryan will love this.
Arkansas State
plus the 7, $120,000 on Arkansas State plus the 7.
That man putting his life savings in Butch Jones' hand. Woo! Hey, boy, I'm talking here, and I had to be on his knees every single day praying. I feel you. I'm all right.
Here's the last one, and it's the biggest bet.
What?
$220,000.
On who?
Titans minus the 2.5.
I like it. I like that one now. I like that one.
Well, he loves it.
No, it's a little bit more.
He's making love to that bet.
Hey, man, I just want somebody, whoever his friend is, man, be close by. We need this to go right.
$220,000 on the Titans minus 2.5.
1-800-889-9789, I think is the number. If this goes wrong. But if it go right, let's have a party, baby.
Bet another $1 million next week.
Man, what? No.
Let it ride.
What's the winnings? That's what I need. He got to win about $13 million.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know. Maybe more.
He got to win a big old bankroll, boy. Kirby, load up the truck, baby. Let's roll.
You're saying if he wins all of them.
We going to his house and broadcast. Bring us to your house and we're going to broadcast. Get us there. Monday. No, this all. Oh, yeah, we got to wait till Monday because it's Sunday game.
Yeah, did you write all those down?
I did. I'm going to bet them. I'm about to bet them. I think I got a little bit left over.
Speaking of betting, Allan Bell from Sportsline.com scheduled to be with us next 3HL live at Scoreboard Bar and Grill on 104.5 The Zone.
Strike out the wings. 3961 Noblesville Pike, Plaza Mariachi. That is the location. And 123 Ewing Drive is the other location. Wings, you coming from out of town, you trying to figure out, man, where the best wings are. There's only one place to go to, and that is, I'm telling you right now, Strike out the wings. I was there earlier in the week. I'm telling you, you can combine flavors, man. What wing place you can go to and combine flavors? Nowhere. They might tell you they can, but they really can't. Like, I called up there and asked them, hey, man, can I try this? They said, we can do anything you want to do. You can't get that nowhere but at the home of Sweet and Sassy, man. I'm telling you. And this weekend, well, every Saturday, live DJs on the patio, the lunch combo special every day. This falls into the weekend, too, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. $8.99 lunch combo specials, man. You can't beat it every single day except Tuesday. You know, Tuesday, 69-cent wings. But get on in there, man. You probably going to run into me in there. Got plenty of TVs so you can watch the game. And guess what? The drinks are flowing. It's still out wings.
I want to tell you about my friends at Maryland Farms Wine and Spirits. It's Friday. You need to get loaded up for the weekend. These guys are open until 9 o'clock over there in Maryland Farms in the Publix Shopping Center. Go see my friend Jason and his guys, and they will point you in the right direction. Maybe you want to try something new in the bourbon world, maybe something new in the tequila world. Well, I always go with Tito's. So that's a me staple. Craft beer, wine, they've got it all for you, and they'll point you in the right direction. Again, open until 9 o'clock in that public shopping center in Maryland Farms. Check them out online, MarylandFarmsWS.com. I need a new cigar, man. I really enjoyed that cigar after Tennessee beat Alabama. Maybe I need one for the Titans-Colts game. I may go see my guy Art down there at Maryland Farms Wine and Spirits and get into the humidor and get something going for this weekend. Tequila is where I'm at now. That Don Julio 1942 hits a different kind of way. You can try anything, and maybe you don't know tequila that well. Jason and his guys will be able to help educate you on which direction to go, what goes well with a margarita, what goes well on ice, and they'll be able to help you out. Again, that's Maryland Farms Wine and Spirits, open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 9. They have a free wine tasting coming up on Sunday from 1 until 4 o'clock. Free wine tasting 1 until 4 on Sunday. Jade is the wine guru. She will be there. That's Maryland Farms Wine and Spirits. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Ron Slay with you. Allan Bell joins us live at Scoreboard Bar and Grill. Get on out here. Get your name registered for your chance to win Tennessee UT Martin tickets, MTSU Charlotte tickets, Luke Combs tickets, Titans tailgate VIP tickets to hang out with Slay. All kinds
It's
of
a real party, too, I'm telling you, man. I start the party off after we get the songs rolling, and my first check-in on 104.5 with Blaine, Mickey, and Buck. I shotgun a beer, and that's how I started up. So come join it. I heard one of my partners coming through. He bringing a funnel, too. So we'll have a funnel with this one.
Am I capable of winning these tickets?
Yes, you can.
I think you're capable of showing up.
Yes, you just show up, baby.
I'll bring a funnel.
Yeah. In lieu of this week's check for doing this show.
There we go.
We got you, baby.
Yeah. Well, I've got a buddy in the beer business that used to always say, and he probably still does, you can't drink all day if you don't start early, Slay.
That's factual. I'm not here to dispute that at all.
Before we went to the break, Allan Bell, we want to get your take on this. AB at sportsline.com is where you can find all the information of the company that he works for. Also at Allan Bell 247 on Twitter. Better from Nevada made the following bets today for this weekend. $110,000 each on Florida International plus 14.5, North Texas plus 10, Duke plus 10, Syracuse plus 14, West Virginia plus 6, Nevada plus 7, $120,000 on Arkansas State plus 7, and the only favorite that this guy went for, he also put the most amount of money on, the Titans at minus 2.5, $220,000.
Well, let me say, anybody that comes out of the gate with $110,000 cash on Florida International,
which might be the worst team in football.
Literally, like this.
No disrespect to Coach McIntyre, who's from here, but
this dude either knows exactly what he's doing or he just needs to turn his checking account over. Like, I mean, just send it right over here. We'll take care of it for him. I mean, I don't hate a lot of these plays, like Duke plus 10 on the road at Miami. The Titans minus 2.5. I'm sure we'll talk about that. Love that play.
Yeah.
Arkansas State. He's bet on Butch Jones.
That was the first thing I said.
There we go.
You're gonna put $120,000 in Butch Jones's hand. That's what Ron Slay said.
You're gonna end up with a broken wall.
I promise you. I hope you got the bricks from there brick by brick, baby. They're going into that wall. Each dollar you
Should
bet.
we text Butch and tell him, hey man?
No.
Somebody threw down 100.
He said no.
Somebody threw down $120,000 on y'all.
Butch don't need no more pressure. Hey, guess what though? This is what I did, AB, just for kicks. I went on to bet it. So I bet the 17 parlay 6, the round robin 6 by 7. So I put $4 on it. $28 to get you $1,120.
My God.
$1,120. So I just need 6 of them to hit.
Well, whenever we go to commercial break, I'm doing it too. I'm riding it with it.
Might as well. I got $28 to play.
Well,
around
if
with.
y'all are gonna win that, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
How much we winning with $20?
Hey,
Man,
This is like one of those things that, like, you know, like a firehouse or a company, like when everybody goes in on like lottery tickets, you have to get in because you can't be the only guy who didn't get in because it's gonna hit.
Yeah, you'd be sick.
Like Ross Geller on Friends.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Alabel 247.
I'm rolling with it.
So last night, I went into sportsline.com and I read Allan Bell's pick on that game, and it said, call me crazy. I know Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
Points are at a premium, but I'm going over with this game, and boy, did it. But when you've got Andy Dalton responsible for 6 touchdowns, that's a good start on an over bet.
Dude, it's an amazing start. And look, I think I figured out why Kyler and Cliff were yelling at each other. It's because Andy Dalton had more touchdown passes to the Cardinals than Kyler did, right? No, man, like these two quarterbacks are so bad in primetime games historically. Coming into the game, Andy Dalton had lost 5 straight primetime games by 17 points or more. Right?
Really?
Yeah, and like Andy Dalton's never really been on bad teams. Like,
no?
You remember the Marvin Lewis Bengals teams?
Yep.
Like, they were legit, dude. Like
Loaded with talent.
Man. And with coaches. Like,
yep, with coaches too.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know, man. So like, it's one of those to where you got to kind of like identify a bad game that it can actually really work in your favor because it leads to, obviously, you know, who can count on 2 pick sixes in a row, but short fields, right? Turn the ball over, and it actually helps these teams who can't really score 80-yard drives.
Right.
Now they only got to go 30. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I know you love the interception bets. Did you have one last night?
Yeah, Andy Dalton, man. Like, and I had so many people that were right there, like, after the first one hit, they're like, congrats. Like, because they all cashed too,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
And then it was like 2 straight pick sixes, and they're like, dude, we could have made like $1 million out this.
On this right here.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I know, man. Like, I need a Slay in your boy right there.
Yeah. We got to figure out who that dude is, man. We can call him up, couldn't call the show or
I
something.
feel like there's like 4 people in the country that got scratched like that and can just do it.
Yeah,
And I don't think he's married either. Let me say.
Right, no. He probably live in Miami, too. Just throw that out there.
Either that or that crazy guy in Houston that always bets on the Astros.
Mattress
really?
Mac?
Mattress Mac, yeah.
Man, that guy's been running his own personal Ponzi scheme for a long time. I respect it. He's doing a good job.
Always bet on Houston?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that. Okay. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
and he like gives things away. Like the Astros win, everybody gets free mattress for like a week or something.
He's got it set up. Yeah, he's got it set up to where it's everything is hedged to where if the bet doesn't hit, right, or if the bet hits, like he's giving away all these mattresses to people. If it doesn't hit, they got to come in and buy it.
Right.
He's got something set up to where like it's fail proof,
Yeah.
and I need to know the plan because it's good.
Yeah.
You still betting baseball?
Yeah. It's tough, man. Now that the playoffs are here, like I bet a lot of team totals. You know, we talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
In the postseason, man, like 3 is your magic number. It's just tough. Like I'll give you a perfect example. I bet the Phillies tonight team total over 3, like minus 145. 2 really solid pitchers that are going on both teams tonight, right? But I feel like the Phillies kind of have some of this Vols magic, man. Like they just show up, dude, and they just start mashing it. Last week,
I was just going to say that.
yeah,
Yep.
Bryce Harper was just coming up, like literally calling out his cousin in center field, said, "I'm gonna mash it," and did it. Right?
He did it, yep.
Yeah, so betting it, but yeah, be careful, man, because the postseason, like, it gets tight for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Ole Miss at LSU. This is maybe like people that just kind of glance over the numbers might think, why is an unranked team favored over a top 10 team by 2.5 now? Yeah. What do you think about this game with Lane Kiffin trying to get to 8-0 for Ole Miss for the first time in 60 years?
Yeah, so, in this game, Ole Miss opened a 2-point favorite. Now they're a 2.5-point underdog. So not only did it jump the fence at 0, it's almost, gone to 3, right? Look, I think for Lane Kiffin, and nobody's going to be saying this because they're ranked 7th in the country, but for Lane Kiffin, like, internally, say whatever you will about the man. Like, he knows what time it is, and he's not dumb.
Yeah.
He's saying, look, this is kind of a prove it, like, prove who you are.
Right.
Go on the road and beat LSU, right? And you look at LSU, they're a good football team. They get better. Jay Daniels, the quarterbacks get better, but they're a good first-string team. After that, no depth.
Yep.
And the tough part is that Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss play defense and run the ball down your throat. Like, you need depth for doing that.
Sure
and, look, I'm going to go Ole Miss plus 2.5. I think Ole Miss wins the game.
Like that.
But I'll take the 2.5 of the points you're going to give it to me.
Interesting. I didn't know which way to go. I just sometimes I think when Vegas wants me to go a certain way, I go the other way, so I went LSU on that one.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt or Missouri. I don't know what to think about this one. I think the line is where it should be. Missouri favored by 14.
Yeah, it's set pretty accurately. Man, it's hard for me to trust Missouri. Like, and not that I have a ton of faith in Vanderbilt, but I will give Vanderbilt this. They don't quit, man. Like, ever.
don't.
Like, it doesn't matter what the score is. Like, they're gonna keep coming at you. I'll take Vanderbilt with the points. Like, Missouri could win by 13. But Vanderbilt, and they were doing it last year. Like, they're one of the best backdoor cover teams in the country.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll roll Vanderbilt on that.
And I was looking at him. I like Swan. Well, I haven't really watched him except the game that I bet, and that was against Ole Miss, and Lane didn't want to put a knee on it and go in victory formation. Just messed my whole spread up. But I want to see what Swan does. There's a lot of people talking about him. Says he has a lot of control. So, like you said, they don't quit. They got that attitude. So, plus 14, I'm taking them too.
Yep. I'm with it.
Mississippi State and Alabama. What about them, man? You're at we're at
odds on this one.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll tell you what.
We're at odds with the odds.
All right,
Bama favored by 21 over.
Are you guys at odds on the spread?
Yeah,
21
on the
All
side.
right, I'll tell you what. I'll give you the easiest play in the world.
Okay.
Don't even worry about the spread. What you do is you bet the under 61. So the last 6 times that Nick Saban lost a regular season game at Alabama, all right, those next 6, all of them hit the under. What Nick Saban does, his process is incredibly consistent. What he does is gets back to basics, right?
Yeah.
Like, Bama's offense didn't have any problem. They put up 49 points, right? But the pre-snap penalties, right?
Yep.
And then the defense, right? So what he's going to do, run the football, control the clock, kick field goals, put in points, and really beat you by you not scoring a ton instead of, like, making it a shootout, right?
Right.
And I'll give you another stat here. So Mike Leach at Mississippi State, this is going to be his 3rd time playing against Alabama, okay? So in the 2 between State, Bama, those 2 coaches, Mississippi State's been outscored 90-9.
See, that's
90-9. And the last part that I'll give you is this. Under 60, I have no idea why this number is so high.
Yeah.
Bama could win 49-10, and we still hit the under.
So,
like,
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So don't even mess with that. Like, just take the under, man. Like, it's going to be 40s, like 48 max.
Yeah.
When Nick Saban comes out in his media availability after a loss and starts blaming players and stuff, look the hell out.
Yeah, I bet this week wasn't fun down there.
Right. So that's I went Bama minus the 21 because the last 7 times Nick Saban has lost, he's not only won the next game, he's also covered the next game by an average of 13 points. So
makes sense.
So I went that way. But under the 61, is that what you said?
Yeah, I think it's I think it's the path of least resistance. Like Bama could score 40. I do not think Mississippi State scored more than 13. And if Mississippi State is in this game, it's not like they have like a high-powered like Tennessee-style offense. Yep. So if they're in the game, theoretically, they're going to eat even more clock, and it's going to be even lower. So, I would roll the under on that.
See, the only reason I went with Mississippi State in this plus 21 is because him and Babsy talked me into it. Yorl and Babsy talked me into it.
But I bet the other way.
Hey, where is Don this week?
They're killing me.
Naval Academy.
Navy and Houston.
Houston and Navy.
Yeah. Hey, Houston actually scores more points on the road than they do at home, and they haven't lost to a team that has a losing record in 3 straight years.
Really?
Do not ask me why I know that. I was just messing with Houston earlier, but Houston is a solid money line play.
Wow.
Just random Houston Navy.
Hey, I like that.
Navy.
See, I told you I'm going to start betting when they be here.
There we go.
All right, let's go nationally. Syracuse and Clemson. Syracuse, maybe one of the biggest surprises in the country, outside of Kansas maybe, but ranked 14th at number 5, Clemson. About a 2-touchdown spread there.
Yeah, look, I'm going to go with Clemson. Clemson's getting better. DJU is getting better. The offense is getting better. Everyone over there knows exactly what time that it is. They only have one more road game left. It's at Notre Dame. Other than that, they've played all of their road games in the conference already.
Yeah.
It's October, right?
Yeah.
So they're going I'm not saying it's going to be some huge win, but if it's 13.5, like I'll take Clemson because I think that Dabo's going to be on them in the second half. Finish. Like, as you guys know, who have just played for good coaches, they'll say everybody has their own mantra, but every good coach is finish.
Right.
And I think that's what he's preaching right now.
Yeah, Clemson's going to need to run the football. Syracuse is going to need to run the football. Clemson against Florida State missed 24 tackles last week, so that might be an issue. But
it could be.
But you got to tackle.
Louis Ungalay is playing well at quarterback, and a lot of people gave him kind of a down the road in the offseason, but you need to give him props. He's played well this year.
Yep.
What do you think about UCLA and Oregon? So Chip Kelly going back to Oregon, it's going to be loud. They've done the bring out the sound system and all that crap.
Yeah.
But UCLA with a chance to prove itself as a potential 10-0 team when they meet up with USC at the end of the season. How do you think that plays out?
Yeah. So you said talk about like it's going to be loud and all that. It's going to be loud for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then UCLA's got hell of it. UCLA's the best team in the country that no one talks about.
Yeah.
Like they're a good football team. Now, I'm not saying that, that they're a college football playoff team. Like I don't know if they're that, but they're good.
Yeah.
And Chip Kelly looks like Chip Kelly again.
Yeah.
Like he's calling just phenomenal offensive plays. They play defense. And I'll say this, like I'm taking UCLA. I think UCLA, I think that they win, cover, all of it, you name it. And I think UCLA is going to put it on USC too. Like I'm telling you, UCLA is that good of a football team. It's just no one pays attention to.
Yeah, yeah.
They're good though. They're a very good football team, man.
Texas and Oklahoma State. What do you think about this one?
Man, all right. So Texas, a 6-point favorite on the road, right? All right. So for Texas, Quinn Ewers, their quarterback, this is his first true road game. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, Texas is good. He's good for sure. We have questions about Spencer Sanders, Oklahoma State's quarterback, in terms of the health.
Yeah,
but he may
not go.
Yeah, might not go. Which is huge. Like you got to know that before you bet on it. That being said, if he goes and he plays, like Mike Gundy has made his name off of these games.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't always win the big one, but the big, like, kind of disrespectful one, he always wins them, man. Yeah. Like, he always does it because, like it or not, the man, I'm not even going to call it an ego. He just has an attitude with his program of saying, we're not going to be disrespected, and we're definitely not going to be disrespected at home. We got to know about the quarterbacks for Sanders for Oklahoma State. But if he's good to go, I'll take Oklahoma State all day because I ain't trusting Texas. This is the game that Texas falls apart in, right? So.
What about Kansas State and TCU staying in the Big 12?
Man, this might be the best game of the weekend.
Yeah.
These are two really good football teams.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll TCU. I think it's 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Like, this is one of those, like, I'm not going to give you any super aggressive, confident take.
Right.
Like, Kansas State could go in and whoop them.
Yeah.
TCU could go in and whoop them. It could be tight. Like, these two teams are very, very good. There's not much difference between them. I'll roll TCU, but good luck. Like, it's going to be probably the best game of the weekend and the hardest game to bet this weekend.
Right. We will talk about the Titans and the Colts when we come back. Allan Bell live at Scoreboard Bar and Grill, talking about the numbers. Some breaking Tennessee football news for you when we come back as well. Stay tuned. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Buddy Yellow Carpet One, if you're looking forward to a flooring project, maybe you're just thinking about getting that started, these are your guys. Go through the idea process with my friend Zach, Jenna, Judson, Allan. They're in the store every day, locally owned and operated by the Allan family for more than 50 years. Check them out in Donaldson, 2405 at Lebanon Pike. They'll be able to help you every step of the way, and they'll be there through the installation part of the process as well. The big box stores turn you over to a 1-800 number. Not at Buddy Allen Carpet One. They're there the entire way. 615-883-3289. BuddyAllenCarpet1.com.
You know what? There is something a little like hope that you can rely on all the time, and that's Loan Pronto to help you get cash out for the holidays or to pay off credit card debt right now. Loan Pronto's all-new Express Equity line of credit program, just what you need, and you can keep your low mortgage rate and still get cash out. That's right. You don't have to do a full home refi. I repeat, you do not have to do a full home refi. Tap a small portion of the equity you have. Enjoy a super low rate. Loan Pronto's Express Equity Credit Line. And you can close in 7 to 10 days, and a $50,000 loan could only cost you around $300 a month. Use the money to pay off high-interest credit cards, consolidate other debt, get ready for the holidays, start a home improvement project, jazz up your closet, do whatever. Loan Pronto, they can access up to 95% of your home's equity, and 9 out of 10 homeowners won't even need an appraisal to do it. Do it now before the holidays. Call Loan Pronto, 615-499-5780. That's loanpronto.com, 615-499-5780. Loan Pronto Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval.
HL 1045, the Zone Friday edition, broadcasting live from Scoreboard Bar and Grill. We'd love to see you out here. We'll be here until 6 o'clock. CJ's got tons of things for you to register for your chance to win Tennessee UT Martin tickets. Going to give away a pair in this segment, as a matter of fact. Also, next hour, Middle Tennessee, MTSU, and Charlotte tickets. Luke Combs tickets to Slay's VIP tailgate.
Experience. That's right. It's an experience, not just a party, y'all. Experience.
Hey, Ron Slay is an experience.
Yeah.
What do you guys not have tickets to?
Allan Bell, Sportsline.com. You can win tickets to go hang out with Allan Bell and watch football on Saturday.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know.
I don't know who's going to be accepted the tickets or what kind of tickets, but come on. Yeah, we'll do it.
This from Channel 6 News in Knoxville. Tennessee football's Jalen McCullough cleared of violating the UT code of conduct, attorney says. So he is good to go.
Solid work.
Had to miss the Alabama game, though.
Yep. Could have got back in the secondary, man, again.
That's big.
Huge.
That is big. All right, Titans and Colts. I got it at 2 during the Colts-Jags game last weekend.
Yeah.
It went up to 3. It's now 2.5. What do you think about this football game?
All right, a couple things here real quick. Mike Vrabel, all right, in the regular season, off 8 or more days of rest, okay? A bye week, essentially. He is 8-0 straight up and 8-0 against the spread. This man knows how to handle a bye week, knows how to handle his team. They come in ready to go. That's one.
That's consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency as much as you could ask for, right? Now, number 2, Mike Vrabel also doesn't walk away or shy away from quote-unquote narratives. And we're speaking about real narratives, not message boards. Like, no, that's right. But what's right in front of him, he was addressing the offensive coordinator before people would ask. He's like, no, don't even ask. Like, I know what you're thinking. Don't even ask, right? You don't run from anything.
Go and put it out there.
And I guarantee you, right, with the opportunity to get the season sweep on the Indianapolis Colts, get a stranglehold on the AFC South, every single player and coach, they know what time it is. They know how important this game is. I'm not saying it's a must-win, but everyone knows exactly what time that it is. I'm not going to – usually I talk about team totals, picks. Don't want anything to do with that. Titans 2.5, give it to me.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to handle their business.
I think you absolutely right on that. You walk into this game knowing exactly, like you said, they know, everybody in the building knows, but along with that, the fans know. Like, they know exactly what's going on. They'll be in there in Nissan Stadium going crazy. I'm gonna make sure they're full of good alcohol coming in there. So another game, man. Chiefs at 49ers. That, with this McCaffrey trade going on, what you think about this?
So, all right, let's just take Christian McCaffrey out of it because I think he's been at the facility for 3 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think Kyle Shanahan knows what he wants to do with him, right?
Yeah.
So even if he does play him, you're looking at maybe 5% of snaps. Like, just don't even factor that in. Now, San Francisco, good football team. They're physical. Obviously, the Chiefs are who the Chiefs are.
Yep.
San Francisco's going to win this game outright. And I'm telling you, this is one of those teams that gives the Chiefs fits because they play such a physical style of football on both sides. And San Francisco, their offense is okay with, not scoring a touchdown on every drive.
Yeah.
Meaning this, like, they're going to run the ball down your throat. They're going to take 6-7 minute drives. And if they kick a field goal, they kick a field goal because they know you're about to face a tough defense too.
Yep.
And they're going to do it again and again and again. Everybody on the planet is going to be taking the Chiefs coming off of a loss. Nah, man, I'm going to go the other way. Give me the 49ers.
Like it.
Is there another NFL game that you like?
Yeah, there's a couple here, right? So you look at New England and Chicago.
Yeah.
Look, young quarterbacks, young head coaches have not fared well against Bill Belichick. And when you have a team and an offense that's kind of, just one-dimensional, it never plays out. Like, I know that the number's 7.5, somewhere around there, and Mac Jones is coming back for New England. I'll roll with the Patriots there. Also, you would talk about consistency. I'll give you the most consistent bet you can make. It's in the same game. There's two of them.
Okay.
You've got the Giants at the Jaguars.
Yes.
Okay? These two teams have played the exact same game every week. The Jaguars will score 17 points out of the gate and then blow it, right? And the Giants won't score anything. They'll be down 10 in the second half. They'll come back and win. It's every week.
Yeah.
Take the Jaguars in the first half, team total over 10.5. Take the Giants team total in the second half over 9.5. Because they play the exact style. And the tough part playing against Jacksonville is that they don't care. So they make crazy decisions. And you're like, what do you mean you're going for it on 4th and 20, right? It's like, we don't care.
Yeah.
And then they'll get it, right?
This is what we do.
Yeah. So, play Jacksonville the first half, New York in the second half.
Anything in college football that we didn't hit on? Or did we kind of cover it?
Well, we covered a little bit of it. Like, I mean, obviously there's a ton of games here. I like this $1 million marquee player. Look, the most interesting game that's on that we didn't really talk about, Duke and Miami.
Yeah.
So you got Miami a 10-point favorite at home.
Yeah.
Miami started hot. MTSU ended that.
Yes.
All right. But they're kind of coming back now.
Okay.
Like, they're getting better week by week, and nobody's really paying attention because we all kind of just, threw the baby out in the bathwater and said we're done with Miami.
Yep.
They're kind of getting back there. I know it's a big number. Take Miami, man. Like, I'm going to roll with that. And I'm also still going to play this with Duke on it because I'm not going to be dumb. But I'm going to play this singularly. Okay. I think Miami puts it on Duke. And Duke's not a bad football team, but Miami they're getting better, man.
Yeah.
Very better.
Okay.
Interesting. We were talking about Mattress Mac in Houston, who always does crazy bets on the Astros. And then John McClain wrote a story. It just popped up on my Twitter feed. Mattress Mac feels great about his $10 million Astros World Series bet. He said, I feel good where I'm at.
Hey, you know what? I speaking because it's not my money, but even if it were, I feel great about it too. The Houston Astros are a wagon.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do with them?
Yeah.
Like, and now it's going to go back to New York, right? And you know what? New York actually plays worse against the Astros in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Astros are a problem, dude. Like, if we get the Astros and the Phillies in the World Series, like, it would just be phenomenal.
1980 National League Championship Series, Astros.
Look
Phillies.
at that brain, dude. I just pulled that out.
Steve Carlton.
Nice.
Got it done for the Phillies. Yeah. So, we'll see. Astros 7-2 now against the Yankees this season. I mean, it was one shot last night.
Yep.
By Alex Bregman, LSU star.
Dude, they're incredible. And, like, I mean, they're one of those teams that, like, you cannot give them an inch. Like, if you give one bad pitch, you're in trouble, man. And they've got the pitching. Then good luck.
And it's top to bottom in that order, too. And they're doing this with Jose Altuve over the playoffs.
And Jordan Alvarez, right? Like, ever since that bomb, that walk-off, like, he hasn't done anything either, which is the two scary things. And then, lastly, on that, Drew Gilbert for Tennessee, the second that the Astros drafted him, I was like, he is going to fit in perfectly with this team. He'll backflip into the Gulf of Mexico.
Tennessee UT Mark tickets. We gave away a pair of tickets in the 3 o'clock hour. We're going to give away a pair of tickets right now. Right, Ron Slate?
Yes, we are. I hope I get this right. Michael Stewart, I believe. Is this what it is?
Big Mike. Hey, and also, I'm going to go out on a limb here while we're waiting for Michael Stewart to come up.
We may have to call Michael Stewart.
Tennessee wins this weekend. I'm just going to put it out there.
Hey, there you go, AB.
Slade's right, though. The line has not come out yet. I guess that's going to be a Saturday morning deal. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm fascinated to see it. I'm fascinated to see what they do, like, first half, first quarters.
Yeah.
You're always interested in that.
I love them.
It hit again in the Alabama game.
It did, man. Like, I'm telling you. And let me say this. Everybody's talking about Tate UT Martin, the hangover. I don't think there's a hangover with this team. Like, I don't think that they even know what that is.
That's my whole thing with AB. This team has not won enough to know what the hangover is.
Yeah.
Like, all they can do is focus on the next task at hand,
That's
man.
it.
You know what I mean? And you get an opportunity. This is a situation, man, and it's rare, especially early. A situation where you get guys that are going to get in and won't, like Joe Milton wants to score when he gets in the game.
Yeah.
Walker Merrill wants to score. Like, these guys going to run routes like they the first stringers. So once they get in, there's no letting the foot off the gas, man, because the running backs want to score. The line want to keep blocking. Like, these people are, man, they out there batting for playing time. Like, these people want to play. So
I agree.
I'm with you on that, man.
Yep.
Totally. I did AB real quick. Atlanta and Cincinnati, man, they got the line set over under 47.5. What you think, over on that or under on that?
Oh,
47.5 is tough.
Yeah.
It is without question. I just know Joe will try to score, and the way Marc is playing, he want him to score.
55 is the total in college football. That's kind of tough. 48.
Okay.
Great point. Look, real quick credit to Arthur Smith. That man is doing more with less than anybody in the NFL. And they're doing a fantastic job. Marcus Mariota, too. I'll tell you what.
If they only had Matt Ryan.
Do you know why? Because they got rid of him.
Yeah.
The coach thought they were getting the gym. Arthur Smith was like, hell yeah. Hurry up and take him. Hurry up and take him.
I'll win with who else you got?
Man,
Who else you got? Marcus Mariota?
I'll say this. The two best decisions that they were laughing about as soon as they got done was that.
Yep.
All right. And Pete Carroll said to Russ. He said, no, it's going to take those draft picks. He's like, they bought it, dog. They bought it.
Yeah, get him out of here. Yep.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to take the under in this game. Okay. We just saw Cincinnati and New Orleans go big in Louisiana. Yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of running the football on both teams and a lot of tight ends as well. I'll roll with the under on that one. But you're right. That's like the most difficult NFL total number. Man. It's tough.
Gotcha.
Allan Bell, Sportsline.com. Thanks for coming out, man.
Man, appreciate you guys having me.
Every Friday, AB, you can catch him on Twitter at AllanBell247. He will respond to you.
Promise you that.
Guaranteed.
As much as you will be promised good food and service here, I promise I'll return back.
Yeah. I love it. Happy hour coming up next. Stay tuned. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
Time to run it up, people. Time to go get this money, man. You better get on superbooksports.com. superbook.com, or just go download the app, Superbook Sports, the Superbook Sports app right there on your phone, or visit, like I said, superbook.com. But if you would have listened to me yesterday, you would have won some money. I told you to take Arizona, give up the points, give up the -2.5, and bet the over. Boom! Thanks to Andy Dalton being a Nathaniel, you were able to hit, man. So, listen, however they got to get there to get the over or the under, you got to go on and ride with it. But listen to your boy right here on 3HL, man, Ron Slay. I'm telling you what you got to do. Put Vegas right there in the palm of your hand. Make all your bets. And this is key. Offering up to a $1,000 bonus when you sign up, deposit, and wager in the same day. You can get into action right now. Big-time games coming up this weekend to get on in. Bet it. Visit superbook.com for terms and conditions. Gambling problem, call 1-800-889-9789. Book it.
Good afternoon and evening from the Superbook.com sports desk. I'm Joe Hunk. The final injury report of the week is out for Colts and Titans. Mostly we knew Zach Cunningham, Joe Jones, we knew they were going to be out, but Torrey Carter and Nate Davis, both of them are going to be inactive on Sunday, and Kyle Phillips is listed as questionable due to a hamstring injury for the Colts. Yes, you do have Jonathan Taylor. He is going to be back. You also have Naheem Hines. He is going to be back. And Deion Jackson, who got injured at the end of the game last week, he is also good to go for this weekend. But Kwity Paye as well as Shaq Leonard are going to be out. And tonight on 104.5 The Zone, you have high school football as CPA is hosting Lipscomb Academy. Pregame starts at 6:45. Kickoff at 7 p.m. with Will Bowling and Lucas Panzica. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Vols, the flagship station for your Tennessee Titans, and home to 3HL at Scoreboard. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. What up, Nashville? Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City, a Friday in the Music City. And I've got Ron Slay next to me here.
I'm in the
Scoreboard,
building. I'm in the building.
Bar and Grill.
Better be ready. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Titans Colts coming up this weekend. The winner is in first place by themselves
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
in the AFC South. We both like the Titans. Usually I don't like the Titans when they're a short favorite at home.
Mm-hmm.
But I do. I bet it.
Yeah, this coming off a bye this time for you.
What was AB's stat? Mike Vrabel 8-0 coming off 8 days or more of rest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And covered every time.
Every single time.
Yep. So we've got a lot of things that we are giving away. Tennessee UT Martin tickets for tomorrow. Game is at 11 a.m. We've got one more pair. So get your name in the box here. MTSU and Charlotte. That game's in a few weeks. Your chance to go hang out with Ron Slay at the Titans Tailgate Extravaganza.
VIP tailgate experience, baby, with me and C-Wiz. Wizzy, baby.
Also, Luke Combs tickets you can register for. All of this. And you can come pick games against us.
Yeah, we dare you.
I haven't won yet. Have you won yet?
Heck yeah, I win. I win when I don't win.
Some guy just came in and said his dad won 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was sleepy.
$250 to Scoreboard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's balling.
$250 worth of stuff.
You
from
bring like 4
Scoreboard.
people with you.
That's it. Going to visit with Marc Mariani. And I've been told that his voice is impaired because of an event that he went to last night.
What?
Mark, are you there?
Hey, easy. Hey, some of us started the weekend early, all right? Don't hold it again. Come on now.
Don't you
Come
start
on
the
now.
weekend on Monday when it's over?
I don't even start the new week. I just keep going. I just keep rolling the weekend, man. I just keep rolling the weekend. No,
That's
we're
what
at this
Slay and
event
I
last
said.
night, and it was
Once the pandemic happened, man, all bets were off.
Just rolling.
a 7-day weekend. No, I'm at this event last night. We are 2 feet away, loud room, and we are just yelling at each other. And I got home and I said, well, damn, I'm not going to have nothing for the boys. But, hey,
Yeah.
Mike, what is it? What is it, Brent? Mike Key says honey and lemon and hot water. I got a little concoction going. It is brown water, but it's not our favorite kind yet. That's for about 10 minutes now.
That's a misconception. People think like a hot toddy, but it actually dehydrates you. It's actually bad for your voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike
Got
Keith swears by fresh pineapple. Not like the stuff in the can. You got to make sure it's fresh. Fresh pineapple.
That's what it is. Got
Yep.
it. All right.
All right, so the blood
That's
in the water
noted for
pick.
next time.
The blood in the water pick last week. Did it hit, Hunk? It did hit. Tennessee.
Yeah.
Dude, know what time that is. Hey.
Tennessee, an 8.5-point underdog against Alabama. Marc Mariani said Hendon Hooker told him, we don't need the point.
Yeah, we don't want them.
We don't need him, baby. We don't want him. Dude, hey, I tried. This was the best conversation. And the only way that I can explain what happened on Saturday night
was my wife. She was out of town. I'm texting her, did you see that? Did you see that? She comes home and she's like, what is the big deal? Like, tell me, explain to me what happened. And I'm like, I was speechless because I'm like, it was the biggest game in however many years, and it will also be talked about for the next, what, Brent, 30, 50? I don't know. It'll be talked about forever. It was unbelievable. If they would have won 50-0, the Vols, it would have been a huge win. But the way it happened, the way it unfolded, it was like, I pinched myself, dude. Everybody has their story, but it was unbelievable. So I know you guys were leading the charge and running through the freaking middle of the field out there, I'm sure. But congrats to you guys and all the Vols out there, man. What an awesome – and thank you for letting me ride that bandwagon with the boys.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, we'll get to this week's Blood in the Water Pit coming up. That's where Mariani picks an underdog to win outright and does it very well, above 500 now for the season. Titans, Colts, how tough is it to play a divisional opponent this close together for the second time? I mean, just played, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, it's really tough, and it's hard to like quantify that honestly. But this is a familiar opponent, and obviously a big, huge game in this division. But to have them basically back to back for us, and for them, I mean, it's got to be even harder because they got beat up and they got a couple wins, but I mean they didn't have the bye to heal up like we did. But I mean, it is tough. It's always tough, but it was a surprise when we saw the schedule come out to play them twice so early, and we didn't get our wish. We don't get to hit them with the knockout punch on Sunday, but it's another huge game, and this will really set the tone here for the next few weeks here in the AFC South on what direction this division is going to go.
Right. Then when you look at it, man, tell me this. You know how I feel about the Colts and Matt Nathaniel Ryan fighting out of the hole and trying to get back and all of this. But my thing is, man, they're talking about their defense and how quick he's getting the ball. I mean, their offense and how quick he's getting the ball out. What does that mean for our defense? Like, I thought the big play threat is what's been killing us, but the underneath stuff I thought we've done great with.
Well, here's what I thought is I'm actually, as funny as it sounds, I'm actually really glad to see Jonathan Taylor and Nyheim Hines back in the lineup, because I think it by them force feeding Jonathan Taylor, we've already proven that we can win that matchup. And I think the matchup with that Indianapolis Colts team, to me, we have a better defense than an Indianapolis Colts team where frickin' Matt Ryan is throwing it 50 times to all the boys, to Michael Pittman Jr. and Alec Pierce and Paris Campbell. Like, Alec Pierce has become a huge mismatch. 6'3" on the outside. And to me, it makes them a lot more predictable when Jonathan Taylor is in that backfield, because they want to try to get him to rock. And I don't know if you guys know, there's this beast we have in the linebacking corps named David Long Jr.
Yeah.
That ate his lunch 3 weeks ago. So I like this matchup a lot better for us than I do with my boy Cinderblocks back there throwing it 55 times, because I don't like the matchup with those three guys, Michael Pittman Jr., Alec Pierce, and Paris Campbell, and Jonathan Taylor. Well, Jonathan Taylor's in it, and the running backs out of the backfield. Yeah. As much as I do, we know Jonathan Taylor's in this game, and we got to try to stop him. So I like our matchup on Sunday. It's a really hard a divisional opponent, and we got our work cut out for him. I'll tell you, what I didn't like is, one, the second half of the Indianapolis Colts game the first time, because Matt Ryan got going against us, which is a scary thought. And two, Matt Ryan this last weekend against the Jaguars brings them back and throws it 50 times for 389 yards and 3 touchdowns. Like, listen, we can joke about his shoe size being cinder blocks all we want, and it is very true. Now, don't get me wrong, but this is a cagey vet, dude, who he has to get the ball out of his hands or else he's going to take it. And don't let this dude heat up on us. So I am cautiously optimistic again. I obviously love the boys at Nissan Stadium. Alumni weekend, retiring Delaney Walker's jersey. Let's go. One of the greatest Tennessee Titans of all time. Or not retiring his jersey. He's retiring a Tennessee Titan.
Right.
But listen, don't play with fire here, dude. Don't let Matt Ryan get going on you. Let's contain Jonathan Taylor, Nyheim Hines out of the backfield. Let's make them earn every yard like we always do, and let the boys up front, Jeffrey Simmons, D'Amico Autry, get after these boys. And who knows? Maybe we got Tier's Hart with another one-handed interception like we did last time.
Former Titan All-Pro Marc Mariani at Marc Mariani 80, sold by Mariani.com. All right, Mark, it's time. The blood in the water pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need a bigger boat, baby.
Hey, here's the deal, man. I don't know if this is a trap game, and I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to keep it in the AFC South because they already got us. They might as well go down to Jacksonville and get those boys because Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley, the 5-1 New York Giants, are 2.5-point dogs on the road in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I just called Saquon, guys. I just called Saquon. You know what he told me?
What'd he tell you, Mark?
Really nice. Hey, he said it's really nice. We really like those 2.5 points against the sloppy Jacksonville Jaguars. But we're gonna go smack them. Is this a trap game? Did I see this wrong? The 5-1 Giants, who are surprising everybody, going on the road to Jacksonville against the 2-4. I mean, I'm going. This has to be a trap game, but I'm taking it. I fell for the trap, baby, and that's blood in the water, baby. Let's see.
I love it. An AFC South team involved in the blood in the water pick. I love it. Mark, great stuff, man. Hey, dive into the brown water, make the voice feel better, despite what I said.
Hey, you know what time it is, baby. Have a great weekend, boys. We'll see you at Alumni this weekend, Sunday afternoon on Stadium. Let's go!
Let's go, baby.
At Marc Mariani 80 on Twitter. When we come back, more of that Titans Colts breakdown. If you want in, 615-737-1045. We have time for your phone calls the rest of the way. This is Sir H.L. Brett Doherty, Ron Slate, live from Scoreboard Bar and Grill.
Red Dog Wine and Spirits. Get there now, right now, man. Get on in there, man, with the spirits that you can get. Wine, whiskey, spirits, and craft beers, all right there. Being right there in the house of the Franklin favorite since 2000. One of the largest selections you're going to find out here. Most of that team has been there for more than 7 years, which means they got plenty of experience in everything beer, wine, and cocktails. All of that, the latest trends, whatever you may think, unique bottles, they got it. They got their hands on it, and you can get it too. And don't forget, Red Dog also offers a large selection of local meats. Yes, indeed. And prepared foods, perfect for pairing with your drink selections. This is a big weekend. It's Titans homecoming weekend. Titans and Oilers together right there at Nissan Stadium. Get over there to the tailgates, man, and let Red Dog get everything right for you. They can take all that and leave your stress. Leave your stress behind, man, and they're going to load you up. Get on in there. You can get curbside pickup or get it delivered in the Franklin area. Instacart, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grizzly. And don't forget, you can always try before you buy. Tasting Bar always open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You can't miss it. 1031 Riverside Drive, Franklin, next to Publix off Highway 96. When you go in there, tell them I'm in the building. And you know what the rest is. Red Dog got you.
You ready for basketball?
Yes.
I know you are. Here you go. Tip off the Grizzlies season with FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. New customers, you can get $150 in free bets guaranteed when you place your first $5 bet. All you have to do, use promo code DAWN at sign up. Here's the cool thing about this. All customers, all y'all, you get 3 months of NBA League Pass when you make a $5 bet on the NBA, courtesy of FanDuel. And then you can watch all the action as you bet on everything from money line to point spreads to totals. And best of all, you know that FanDuel will pay you your winnings instantly. Don't miss your chance to get $150 in free bets, plus 3 months of NBA League Pass with promo code DAWN, DAWN. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of your Memphis Grizzlies. You got to be 21 and older and present in Tennessee. New customers, first online real money wager only. $10 deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable free bets that expire in 14 days. Existing customers, $5 NBA wager required. Limit 1 pass per customer across both offers. Restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See full terms for both offers at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Tennessee Red Line 1-800-889-9789. NBA League Pass. Local blackout restrictions apply.
It's going to be a fun weekend over there at Nissan Stadium, and it all begins with the tailgate with Ron Slade and C-Wiz. That's going to be fun. I got to get over to one of those things.
Dude, I'm telling you, ain't nothing but a good time. That's all it is. Nothing but a good time, Euro.
Titans Colts doesn't get better than that. First place for the division.
Rivalry.
Doesn't get better than that.
Mm-hmm.
And a bunch of Oilers Titans in town.
Don't get better than that.
For the alumni weekend. And we had Delaney Walker on the other day. Congrats to him on announcing his retirement. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was dope.
So it'll be cool. We like the Titans minus the 2.5. I will say this, and you're not going to like it.
What, Euro?
Matt Ryan makes me nervous.
Make me happy.
Matt Ryan makes his own fans nervous sometimes.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Guess
guy
what?
behind you said Nathaniel Ryan?
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what it is. You just got to be patient. That don't mean he ain't going to come. He might come out scorching.
Well, man, if he can steal a page out of Andy Dalton's playbook.
Oh, he got it. One thing about it, he got the book. Now, if he on that page or not, I don't know, but he darn sure got the book.
Bud Dupree,
about that.
Bud Dupree is back. Amani Hooker is back on that Titans defense. Those two things are huge.
Humongous, y'all. Golly. Man, it's going to be so great for guys like Weaver and man.
And Big Jeff.
Man, like you get four guys.
I mean, we need to mention Autry every time they play the Colts.
You got no choice.
I'm not trying to say that's the only time he played. He's a great player. He has turned into one of the better free agent pickups the Titans have had.
Yep.
But against the Colts, that dude is Mike Myers.
Pure dominance.
Just slicing everybody.
Pure dominance.
By the way, I haven't seen the new one. Halloween is out. You have seen the new one.
About 6.
Yeah, but y'all don't like horror movies.
Nah, even if you do like it, this was just.
This one doesn't do it for you. Halloween Kills, the one before it, amazing.
I thought that one was really good. Yeah,
I didn't even see that one.
Yeah,
had Anthony Michael Hall in it. Yeah, it was good.
Anthony Michael Hall. That's right.
What's that?
Also, those are our movie reviews. Don't go see this.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is it's free on Peacock. That way you don't waste your money.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's how I watched it.
Oh, I'm in. All right. I will watch it. All right. Let's go back to last week, college football.
Let's do it.
We haven't done the SEC Slaymaker of the week yet.
Nope.
We haven't done Babs' Badass.
Nope.
She wrote in. And we need to award this week's offensive line.
Yes.
So 3 things.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you looking at for the SEC Slaymaker of the week?
SEC Slaymaker of the week, man. You could have went a couple different ways. It was good to see Butte get back out there and get active.
6 receptions.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Him getting active. Of course, you got Bryce Young, man. Like, he went out there and played his butt off, man, in the loss on Rocky Top. Hendon for sure. But mine got to go to Jalen Hyde, man. When you go to a guy, man, and you talk about stepping up in big-time moments and being productive and impactful all at the same time.
Yeah.
God, he did it, man. What was his numbers, Joel?
6 receptions, 207 yards, and 5 touchdowns.
Man, that's 6 receptions, 5 tuds, man.
He started counting them off at 3.
So did. That's different, man. God, I'm talking about you had to have goosebumps, man.
6 feet, 185, Jalen Hyde.
Dog.
Babs' Badass of the week also from Tennessee, Hendon Hooker, 21 of 30, 385 yards and 5 touchdowns, 56 yards rushing, so 441 in terms of total yardage. Some other players around the SEC, Ole Miss with 3 100-yard rushers. The freshman running back Judkins, 25 for 139 and 2 touchdowns.
That's tough.
Evans, 21 for 136 and a touchdown. Dart, the quarterback, 14 for 115. Rebels ran for 448 and 3 scores against Auburn. That's the most yardage rushing for an Ole Miss team since that 1962 season.
Right.
Where they started 8-0. That's what they're trying to do tomorrow. Tank Bigsby, 20 carries, 179 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Big Tank.
Good to see him get off a little bit. Chris Rodriguez for Kentucky in their big win against Mississippi State. 30 carries, 196 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That guy's a problem.
Yes, he is. He's low, man.
KJ Jefferson out at BYU. Didn't know if he'd play midweek. We told you he would. He did. 29 of 40, 367, and 5 touchdowns. Ooh. At elevation.
Told you, man. We still like him.
Jaden Daniels, LSU, 23 of 32, 349 yards, 3 touchdowns. Also 14 carries, 44 yards, and 3 more touchdowns. Jaden Daniels with 6 touchdowns against Florida last week.
Yeah.
correctly picked that one.
Yeah.
Money line.
Uh-huh. It's going to be interesting, man, coming down the stretch in this SEC and college football period in general. Going to be good.
See who can keep developing.
Yeah.
Offensive line of the week goes to the Miami Dolphins. 20 carries, 73 yards rushing for Miami. They allowed 6 sacks, 8 tackles for a loss, and 13 quarterback hurries.
SAWFT, soft.
Like, come on, y'all.
It was hard to find this offensive line in the SEC. There were a lot of really good performances, not a lot of sacks last week. By the way, in terms of sacks, Georgia, this surprised me when I looked.
Mm-hmm.
We mentioned early on in the season that they were struggling in terms of getting the quarterback down on the ground.
Right.
They are last in the SEC in sacks.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
It is, man. A guy like Jalen Carter, who you expect coming
Top 5
into it.
pick.
Yeah, man, like, going to make some noise. They got a heck of a safety. I can't remember his name, but heck of a safety, man, that can really go. I hope they go on a little downward spiral, especially when we get ready to come in there if we're undefeated.
Let's go to the phone. 615-737-1045. John in the Borough next up on 3HL. Hey, John, what's up?
What's up, guys? I've actually called in every single day this week and haven't been able to get on the show. You guys know me. You guys know that I do talk a lot of smack about UT, but I did want to say that was a great game last Saturday. And just for you two, go Vols.
Hey, appreciate that, man.
Yeah, go Vols. I did actually I placed a bet today where I picked the 8 conference winners, and I picked UT to win the conference.
Nice.
I picked them to win the whole SEC. I just wanted to know y'all's thoughts on, for the Titans and Colts, what do you think is going to be the key matchup offensively and defensively, the 2 key players?
Okay.
All right. You may just go running backs there, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor. For the Titans, they've got to slow Jonathan Taylor down again. That might not be the primary thing for me. I might go off script a little bit there, but I think they've got to make Matt Ryan uncomfortable, because if he is comfortable, he can dink and dunk you and paper cut you to death.
Yeah.
Which is what he did after they got behind against the Titans in the first matchup, just unable to come all the way back. So make Matt Ryan uncomfortable is mine.
I'm going to go, man, coming off of the game right before the bye against the Commanders. I can't go with a person. I can't go with a person, but I'm going to make it a unit because they move as such. I'm going to go with the offensive line, man. They got to come up and get some things together, man. You know, you got DeForest Buckner and Big Grover up there, man. Like, you got to protect Ryan Tannehill, dog. You can't have him under duress. And then while protecting him, you got to be able to create lanes for Derrick Henry so he can do the things that he does. And that's 4 or 5 yards, popping one every now and then. But with those 4 or 5 yards, being able to control the clock. Defensively, I'm going to go, man. I'm going to go back to the linebacker, man. I'm going to go back to David Long Jr. Defensively, I want to say, you know what? I'm going to change that. I'm going to go Kevin Byard. With Amani Hooker coming back, hopefully Kevin Byard get back to being able to roam freely as he's doing. Yeah, I'm going to go with them. So offensive line and Kevin Byard for me.
615-737-1045. Brandon in the Borough next up on 3HL. Brandon, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, I was just wondering who you guys thought was going to play fullback for us with Torrey Carter being out. I didn't know. My initial thought would be Swain. I didn't know if we had a fullback on the practice squad.
Yeah, I'm not. Appreciate that call, Brandon.
That's a great question. They may go without, honestly.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
There aren't very many fullbacks in the league.
Right. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
So what you can do and what they have done in the past is utilize a tight end as kind of an H-back deal.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, like in a straight eye formation, you may not see it.
Yep.
They don't do a whole lot of that anyway, but Carter's a really good blocker.
Yep, without question. I think you saw Chig starting to come along also with being able to block. You know what you're going to get from Swain without question. Hopefully Hooper got something going, man, coming out of this bye week, man, that you can kind of lean on him for something. But I would love to see, and I know this is away from the fullback situation, but I would love to see a little bit more with Hilliard and King Henry back there together. I thought that was pretty cool, man. When you wasn't able to stop the rush, you kind of used that against the Washington Commanders and was able to put them in the backfield, throw some misdirectional things back there with Derrick Henry going one way, going to the Hilliard, and vice versa. I thought that was pretty cool, man. So get these guys, these playmakers, the ball in space, and see what they can do.
615-737-1045. I mean, odds are this game's going down to the wire. I mean, that's what these two teams do to each other, typically speaking. At least I don't remember off the top of my head somebody jumping out like the Titans were able to against the Colts. But, again, that game did tighten up.
Right.
Pun fully intended. A little bit later. But so it's going to be a 4-quarter game. It's going to be intense over there because that's Mike Vrabel's style of football is one-score game and win it.
Yeah.
You know?
And I really love this being a homecoming weekend, man, against a rival like this.
Do you think that has an impact on kind of the feel and the flow?
I think the players more so than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get the OGs coming back, and one thing for sure, guys aren't disrespectful. They always pay homage to guys that came before them. And I can see now, man, those guys walking around over there on the sideline before the game or even out there warm-ups, talking to the guys. Like, can't you see Delaney hollering at Chig, getting in his ear about something, or also talking to Swain and Hooper, like, do this for me. This is a special day for me also. You know what I mean? And then you got the vets coming back. You got Hitman down there talking to Monty. Like, you never know, man. I just think when you get OG guys, veteran guys coming back to be honored, you don't want to disrespect them by putting a product out there on the field that you can't hold your head high to. And I think these players out of anybody respond good to that.
615-737-1045 at the RHL 1045. Do you anticipate kind of a lull from the Tennessee Volunteers, or do you think this group's just different? Just put their head down and go.
Yeah, I
know the quarterback is.
Yeah, and I think that's the key, though.
Yeah, right.
I think that's the key. You know what I mean? You got a guy back there able. The whole team has been able to put him in a special situation. Now, the only way you enhance that and keep progressing with that is O-line, protect them. So they're going to be on their P's and Q's, I feel, because you got a commodity back there that you got. Like, we want this man to get the Heisman. Like, let's not sugarcoat it. And performances like this, he go out there and go 10 for 11, 260 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, get them on out in the first half, and let's get the next guys in and give them opportunity. So I don't think with that mindset you can come out there and lollygag around, have a night off, because that one missed block, and we talking about something totally different, like what we could have saw down there against LSU when that safety wasn't picked up by Jalen Wright, and he got rocked. So everybody got to be attentive in this game going forward. And I think it's an opportunity, man, for guys like Joe Milton and them to get some more run and for them to be able to show what they can do in this offense and give you something, keep the momentum going, give you something to look forward to next week.
I've been disappointed in Joe Milton, honestly.
Why?
I told you in the offseason, one of the things I was looking forward to the most in college football season was Joe Milton getting in the football game during blowouts and just throwing Scud missiles all over the place, right? Like everybody in the building is in play.
Yeah.
You know what he's done?
Man, he's been playing. He's
been on point, man.
He so have. You're right. You ain't lying, man.
Very disappointing.
You want to see him put a hole in somebody's chest.
Man. The ball gets stuck in somebody's face mask. Just ear hole somebody coming across the middle.
That's good growth, man.
Guy comes in, jumps, tries to knock it down. He just throws it right through the man's abdomen. Like there's just a hole there.
Hey, man, you can definitely see it. When they put that man in at the halftime, before the half, and, dog, he got that ball to the end zone running like
through Brew McCoy's hands.
He could have caught it. That was amazing. He flicked the ball. He didn't. That man was running when he
almost
threw it.
had to take something off.
Yeah, like that. That man's arm strength is amazing. I'm gonna be real. Like I put him up against anybody, not only in college but the pros as well.
Why hasn't Tony Vitello gone over to Joe Milton? Hey man,
let's try it.
Yeah, let's just see what happens.
Let's just see what you can do.
Yeah. Let me show you what a 2-seam fastball looks like, and let me show you what a 4-seam fastball looks like, and then just let it rip and let's see what happens.
He can get that flexibility, that rubber band motion going with his arm, boy. It'll be a problem for a kid. Ain't nobody going to be able to catch it, yo. That's going to be the problem. They're going to be stealing bases all day long with Joe Milton, man. Shoot. Yeah, man. Catcher ain't catching that. He ain't catching that, man.
Could you imagine if he threw over to first? The guy leading off first wouldn't even move. He'd be like, man, I never even saw that thing go.
Oh, yeah. What was you doing? Thought that was the rosin bag.
Man. Yeah, Joe Milton, man. He's getting it done. So Joe Milton's numbers on the season, God, this is, man, Slay.
Yo,
I don't even like looking at these numbers. It's so disappointing. 12 of 15, 225 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He hasn't been sacked.
They ain't sacking him. You running through them.
Just me. I'm going to use the, see, like Jeff Van Gundy hanging on Alonzo Mourning again.
Exactly, dude.
All right, more 3HL when we come back. Do you have a parlay that we need to
I've
get
got
to?
a parlay.
Also, if you want to call your shot based on something that's going to happen this weekend, shoot your shot, call your shot, do whatever you want to your shot. That's next. We might take a shot. We're at Scoreboard Bar and Grill, 3HL 1045 The Zone.
All right, man. Ron Slay here, 2430 Gallons of Pike North. That's an address. What address is that, too? That's the Music City Autoplex. Yes, 15 minutes from downtown. Get there. If you having any type of problems with your car, no, it's not a mechanic. No, it's nothing like that. But it can make your dreams come true. Reason being, it can put you in your dream car. So go on down there, and you're probably wondering, but Slay, what about the supply chain? They causing a shortage on new trucks. Nope, stop it. Cut that part out. Used vehicle prices, they're skyrocketing. Stop. Cut that out. People having trouble finding affordable cars, put it to rest. Never at Music City Autoplex. That's the uncommon dealership, so you're going to get a lot of uncommon answers right there that you're not used to. Reason being, they're committed to being your choice for the most inventory. They got over 350 units in every price range, man. That makes sense to you? If it don't, it's something for everyone. Late model trucks, SUVs, cars, variety of car trims, sports cars, foreign cars, you name it, they got it, and they're not beating the prices. That's why they're the uncommon dealership. Get on down to Music City Autoplex and go get your car.
I'll tell you where you'll see me on Saturday. Well, actually not this Saturday, maybe Monday. Moments Peace Salon and Day Spa. And maybe you are wanting to look ahead at gifts. Maybe you want to make sure that you get the perfect holiday gift coming up. Maybe you have somebody's birthday coming up. A Moments Peace Salon and Day Spa. Every single person out there loves spa gifts. Any mom, wife, sister, aunt, you name it, daughter would love a spa gift. They're probably overdue for a spa day, and a Moments Peace Salon and Day Spa can help you out there. They have over 10 services, all under the same place. Massages and manicures and pedicures and sunless tanning and waxing. They do spa parties, too, by the way. If you're interested in that, get a whole group of girls together, and you can get facials. They have a hair salon there, makeup, you name it. A Moments Peace Salon and Day Spa can do it. If you want to gift a spa day to somebody, gift cards available 24/7 on their website, amomentspeace.com, or you can always call them 615-224-0770, 224-0770. Go visit a Moments Peace Salon and Day Spa, the intersection of Carruthers Parkway and Bakersbridge Avenue in Cool Springs.
3HL 1045 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Ron Slay with you. It's Scoreboard Bar and Grill, Music Valley Drive.
Yeah.
CJ is going to give away another pair of Tennessee UT Martin tickets.
Give it away now.
What else do we need to give away?
Is that it, CJ? That's all we need to give away? Tennessee and UT Martin tickets?
What about the Middle Tennessee thing? Is that the box that keeps on giving? Because that game's not for like 3 weeks. Okay, yeah. How about that?
Yeah.
CJ's in charge of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got a parlay coming up?
I do. I got it right now if you wanted it.
Let's do it.
Are you ready now?
Might as well.
Let's get it, man. All right, here we go. Parlay, man. Listen. Now, one of these is questionable. You got a 14 parlay. And the only reason it's questionable is because Euro has talked me out of this a little bit, but I already got it down, so it don't matter. Anyway, Ole Miss at LSU. Give me LSU -2. Give me the spread. Vandy at Mizzou. I'm taking Vandy plus 14. A&M at South Carolina. Give me South Carolina +3. Mississippi State and Bama. This is the one that's in question. I like what AB said. Take the under the 61. So you can change that for yourself in that parlay. But I'm going to take Mississippi State +21. I wish I could go back and do the under 61. That felt so much safer. But I'm here now. So I got to stand 10 toes down, man. That's your parlay, man. That's your shoot your shot. If you shooting your shot, we want to hear from you, man, if you shooting your shot. And your roll.
You got a winner for Tennessee UT Martin ticket?
I do got. Is that what it is? Tennessee UT Martin? Yep. Caleb Walker. You're going to UT. And UT Martin. Homecoming, baby. Go check it out. Go have your ball. Have a great time.
Oh, it is homecoming. That's right.
Yeah. Shoot your shot, though. That's brought to you by Red Dog Wine and Spirits. Getting you some practice runs in. So, new spirits for your tailgate. Shop online for curbside pickup. Delivered via favorite delivery app or visit the store. 1031 Riverside Drive in Franklin, right next to Publix off Highway 96. Red Dog Wine and Spirits. Red Dog got you. Big Slate got you. Everybody got you.
Going to be a fun weekend of football. No question about it. Again, Tennessee safety Jalen McCulloch faces no school sanctions stemming from the arrest. He has been cleared.
That's what's up.
So that bit of news is out there.
That was a wild situation.
And then the big matchup, Colts-Titans coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
I go back and forth on which one I don't like more, Colts or Jaguars. The whole Jaguars fans saying that Titans fans smell like mayonnaise drives me crazy.
Did they? When they do that?
They do that. That's what they say.
People crazy. They ain't got no.
It's like LSU fans smell like corn dogs, everybody says.
Do they?
That's what they
corn dogs? Yeah. Corn dogs I thought smelled good. The batter on the corn dog? Man, hey,
that's
man.
why when Ole Miss was playing LSU and Katy Perry was on game day doing picks, she started throwing dogs.
Really? Oh, they get wild then. I ain't never known that.
By the way, Taylor Swift with new music out. Did you know that?
I saw that Midnight. It came out. That's the name of the album, Midnight. Check it out.
Former Nashvilleian or Middle Tennessee.
Where's she going?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, no, she here.
Yeah, Henderson.
What's up, Taylor?
Tay-Tay, her friends call her.
Oh, that's what they call her?
Yeah.
Okay, tell Tay-Tay, man, we'd love to have her on the show, man. Just call in and talk about Midnight or something. What's up?
So if she got into a relationship with David Long Jr., it would be Tay-Tay and Day-Day.
Yeah, sure would. Day-Day and Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay and Day-Day. Yep.
David Long Jr. could be one of those guys that has a play tomorrow or Sunday. Sorry.
Hey, when he got it going, and that's what we were shocked at the beginning of the season. We were like, man, we don't see that heat-seeking missile that he was towards the end of the season. And boy, these last two games, he picked it back up. Picked it up against the Colts, and he picked it up against the Washington Commanders. So he's back to himself. That could be directly correlated with the preseason stuff, but who knows? I ain't gonna go into that. We ain't going backwards, we're going forward.
We keep talking about this time of year being awesome. The Preds need to get back on track, but NHL rolling, NBA now rolling.
Yep.
Grizz with the opening night win against the Knicks in overtime by 3. Ja had 34 points and 9 assists.
Could have covered the spread, but they wanted to play around.
Tyus Jones. Spread was 4. He was at the line, up by 3. 82% shooter, missed both.
Come on, little dude. Crazy.
Ja did have 6 turnovers, though. A little loose there.
Very loose.
In the opener.
Very loose. I'm going to need Ja. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on that.
One game in.
Yeah.
What about the Lakers? Everybody's freaking out about the Lakers.
I don't think they're freaking out. They just seeing what's real. Lakers they ain't garbage because they're not in the garbage, but they are the trash bag that's sitting next to the can. Whatever you want to call that.
That's usually something my kids do. Literally, the garbage can is right there.
Yeah.
Why did you not put it in there?
Because it ain't all the way garbage. Maybe they can go back in there and get something they forgot. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. Hey, they need to do something. They need to make some trades.
LeBron had 31 in the opener.
LeBron's playing fine. AD is, when he's healthy, tweaked his little back again last night, fell on it. Here we go with this again. It's Russell Westbrook went 0 for 11, 2 points.
Who's shocked
Patrick
by
Beverly.
that?
I mean, like, goodness gracious, dude. It's tough, man. Pat Beverly didn't give him nothing. Ooh, they depending on a lot of people that ain't never been in that role, man, and that ain't gonna get it done. Not in that West.
My son Will asked me on the way home. He was like, "You looking at any NBA games tonight?" And in terms of betting them, and I'm like, "Nah, dude, I gotta let that season play itself. It's got to marinate a little bit." I went in on the Grizz because we were gonna be watching the game,
right?
So that's just an entertainment expense for me. But he was like, "Clippers over the Lakers tonight." And I said, "What's the spread?" He's like, "Hang on." He looked it up. He goes 5.5. He's like, "Psh, you should do that." And I didn't. Mm-hmm. They won by 6.
Sure did.
So then he texted me today and he goes, You should let me make all your NBA bets." I'm like, yeah. Let me let the 15-year-old do that.
I don't know how that one work.
That's going down a good path.
Yeah. I'll run it 1-800-889-987, whatever it is.
1-800-CALL-SLAY.
Yeah. Whatever that number is. Yeah, buddy.
Are you going to Tennessee tomorrow?
No, man. I'm hanging here, man. Me and Lil Ron probably going to do some stuff. I want to go see Black Adam. The Rock movie. We're going to see that in the evening.
Yeah.
We just chilling, man. We're chilling here, man.
You
Get
need
ready
a
for
weekend
Titans.
off from, like, alcohol.
Sunday. Oh, yeah. The VIP tailgate. Exactly. No, I
4
will.
floors